I never hired someone to break a rival's leg, so I must admit one time that last one crossed my head. No, all I ever did was make a Facebook page with interesting posts for people to engage. Before I knew it, snowflakes flew into a rage and started fighting in the comments like those morons that I caged. Some people just can't stand memes that make them think, so they lock me in the social media clay. I got sucked, I was minding my own business still. I got sucked just because I'm not a status chill. You can post pics that'll make a grown man ill, but don't criticize a candidate who doesn't really kill. Well, I never call for any acts of violence, not even when the arguments get real intense. You're playing a bunch of Nazis, doesn't make no sense. And for the record, I still don't like Donald Trump and Michael Pence. No, all I ever did was post a binding meme for anarchist teams. I feel their anarchist dreams, cause I don't have no world domination schemes, and I don't need a chopper to get all those lovely commie streams. They say Facebook needs to be a safe space, but if they hated my face so much, why didn't they just click some other place? I got sucked, everything was fine until one day I got sucked, they just took the whole damn page away. I'll never submit to what they tell me to say, and if you think that's so offensive, well, I think you're probably right. Sucked! I had a girl named Andrea Cavallini, for short I always called her Aunt Cap. She tried promoting Liberty on Tumblr, but all the statists there were giving her crap. They told her she should move to Somalia, the same stupid argument we all know. But it hit me like a SWAT team on a drug raid when they finally forced her to go. Come back and Cap, we'll set up our own voluntary world, and wherever we go, we won't need no roads, and you'll be my Cap girl. Now Andrea Cappellini's still so far away, and I'm still fighting all her battles online. And even if I gotta join her in Somalia, I'm gonna prove she's still consensually mine. One day we'll all opt out of the government, it'll crumble under its own dead weight, cause dreams do come true. Darling, I believe in you, I'll always read you 8 out of 8. Come back and Cap, I might own the Bitcoin in the world, we'll never turn right or left, taxation will always be theft, and you'll be my Cap girl. Come back and Cap, these commies everywhere make me want to hurl, but our love will always be strictly voluntary, and you'll be my Cap girl. Yeah, you'll be my Cap girl. You'll always be my Cap girl.
Way down here in Capistan, we protect the land the best we can. If I catch you violating an app, you're gonna have a bad mishap. Well, I don't want no trouble, see, this is the land of liberty. If you respect your fellow man, I welcome you to Capistan. my business page. No, we don't use kids as slaves. And watch out for my cousin Keith, cause that dude's armed right to the teeth. Back in the shed, my nephew Lou, perfecting his self-defensive news. You can double check his plan. You're welcome here in Ancapistan.
I couldn't read it really fast, you guys. Hey, what's going on?
Everybody.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
It is Friday.
Liberty Late Night.
Yeah, Liberty Late Night. I'm Mary.
Dave.
Yeah, we're here to hang out.
I don't know. You said you like it. I don't know if I like it.
It's okay. It's up to you, babe.
Knock it down a little.
Was it a little too spiky?
I don't know. Just looked weird. Still.
Yeah?
No,
No.
it's just, it is what it is.
No, I like it. I like it. Reminds me of when Dave and I first met. And
Hi, Tina. Hi, Juan.
he had like little blonde tips on the top of his hair. and
My
I was
Jinkos.
Like, ooh, that guy in his Jinko jeans. Yeah, so what's going on? Hello to everybody. I see you guys coming in, and I'm very excited to have
You got 6 on YouTube.
you all here.
Let's see
And
if I can actually get that
the
shot going.
YouTube folks over there. Awesome. My kids are still talking. Whew, I'm just trying to catch my breath right now. But it's all good. This is how we roll. So today we have Mike Maharrey. Did I say it right? Do you think I said it right?
I remember hearing...
Or is it Maharrey? Is it like Harambe?
I heard Alan say it, and I can't remember.
You know what? He's going to be on in a little bit, and he can tell
us.
how wrong I said it.
Where's
So,
the
hi, Caleb.
YouTube chat. There we go.
Oh, boy. Isaac, that is awkward, huh? It's like we're in the bathroom with you, looking right at you while you're pooping. No.
Maintaining eye contact.
Maintaining eye contact. Oh, my gosh. Oh, yes. Okay, so you loved your Jinkos, or you currently love your Jinkos, because they are making a comeback. You know? I always thought they were pretty cool. I was always into like the bell bottoms type thing anyway. So, but like they were big. Yeah, so it's Friday, October 11th already. Tonight we got Mike. Next Friday we're going to be on location. It's going to be insane, amazing. So guys, make sure that you show up for that show too.
Scroll.
Yeah, we got a couple other people lined up for the rest of October. I'm going to have Halloween show, hopefully do something, you know, get dressed up kind of thing. You guys at home should dress up too for the Halloween show.
Damn it, Blaine, I don't know.
And pop on. Can't see comments.
Hey, me.
I have no idea how much breath makes me feel. I'm just going to peek at this just to see if there's a thing with the comment here.
There we go.
Oh, you got it?
No, I got those ones.
Okay. Yay! Oh, Man for All Seasons is here. Ray Hatfield's over there. You got to play the Ray button.
Oh, yeah.
He's over in the YouTubes.
Friends. Ray's here.
It'll never get old. I love
That's
it.
echoing.
All right, Fred, the fruit fly.
All right.
I murdered Fred.
Snapchatting.
He
with
done.
You will on the shitter.
Yeah. He gone. Sorry, Fred. Can't land on Dave's head during the show. I just killed Fred the fruit fly. Yeah. It's okay though. He's gonna reincarnate.
It's okay though.
Into a fruit fly again. Any minute now, you know. Donnie! Oh, okay. I wondered. Yeah, I was like, where is Donnie? I'm gonna just see if he rolls in here. No, that's great. That's awesome. Very cool. Athena sent me an update. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Nothing's actually completed yet as far as GoFundMe's and things that the community's been doing, but there's a lot of stuff happening. I tell you what. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Ariane. Let me see. Wow, how did that like get buried in my messages here? Okay.
That was probably Fred's great grandson.
Why is there another fruit fly?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
They have shorter lifespans.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. So it's probably Fred from last week died already, and then. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. So some of the GoFundMe's are just about a day old, but there is a lot of stuff that's been going on in the group. You know, like the building the road.
Road.
The road. Yeah.
See, we don't hate roads.
Right, exactly. Yes, causes funded by LMCG, a celebration. Definitely go check out that page because they're always updating it with what's going on and what's been completed, the people that our community has helped. So if you haven't checked it out yet, you should. Definitely give it a like and give it a share so that people can see that, you know, like libertarians do care about people and this is actually
and
what
roads.
we do. And roads. We care about roads too.
We use them. We like them.
What else is another one? There's been so much going on this week. There was a girl who from Florida said the government completely forgot about their community after Hurricane Michael, was it, I think? And there's a GoFundMe going on right now.
Help her get back on her feet.
Yeah, a PayPal. I'm sorry, you can PayPal to help her and her family, you know, kind of get back on their feet. She said that, you know, people might send like $5 and say like, sorry, I wish I had more. And she's like, you don't even understand. Like, this $5, like we've had nothing, zero. Like they've had to split a Subway sandwich
all day.
all like for days, not just all day, but like a couple days, you know, and make that work out. So help them kind of get things back together and get on their feet. So, and I think is WB Rice, is he on his trip? Is he off to Vegas?
Maybe tomorrow
yet?
or something.
Okay.
I think last night it said 2 days or something.
Because he was the man who was
right there.
diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and wanted to take his wife and kids just to a resort for the, you know, to enjoy, have one kind of last hurrah together as a family. And he lives really close to Vegas, so they were going to go somewhere nice there and just, you know, kind of hope that there'd be a little bit of assistance. And I think the community really chipped in and helped him. So what was that sound? What was that noise, Dave?
Nothing.
Are you lying to me?
I don't know. That's my
Okay.
what is that? Oh, that's my live connection to Seth Davis.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Celeste. I am hot sitting by this fireplace. Now, it's not a real fireplace, but I am warm from running around after the children. But thank you so much. Yeah. I was like, oh, look, I'm going to put this on because it's sparkly and I like sparkles.
See,
So
this is the checking in on Seth.
Oh, okay.
I am currently taking a piss in the sink.
Seth's still on mushrooms. He's doing all right though.
No, that was fun chatting with him the other day. Oh man, Clint, that's rough. Yep. Yeah, cancer is a bitch and it can go to hell and die because it is it's awful. It is a terrible, terrible thing. It is.
That's a thing, Andy?
Where are you saying, Andy? Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
What are we doing here?
Those awards. Yeah, Fred the Fruit Fly has clones.
There's going to be great memes coming out of that.
What Andy's saying over there on that. Speaking of, you know, crazy things like that, Dave and I went on to, what's that called?
Periscope.
Periscope last night, just to check it out.
I had it on there. We haven't been on there in like years.
Yeah.
And
A couple years ago we went on and we were
on my
just
tablet.
like, yeah. We're like, oh yeah, let's like chat to people, talk to people all around the country, or world, I'm sorry, all around the world, you know. This was pre, you know, LMPM, LMCGA, yeah, and any of this at all. So we would go on there and we would just, we just talk to people and answer questions or go into other people's, you know, whatever things and ask them questions and just talk. But it's gotten a little weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's gotten a little different.
Bunch of cam girls or something. I don't know. About the nudity.
What?
At least that I saw.
Oh, there was none?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that's probably not allowed, but it was,
but
it was definitely weird.
I was talking to some girl in Kuwait and
this
told
was
her
interesting.
to subscribe to PewDiePie,
Oh, thanks,
which she
Kim.
didn't really understand.
No, she didn't, huh? She was...
She's like, why would I subscribe to PewDiePie?
Because
Like,
he's
just
PewDiePie.
do that. That's a thing you do.
Because he's PewDiePie. No, but that was an interesting one. She was fun to listen to, you know, and Dave hopefully you can get her on the show.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. That'd be a lot of fun, though. And then there was a girl who was rapping while driving Uber.
It seemed like an Uber driver or
Okay.
something. She was just driving, and she had like a little microphone, and she'd put beats on, and she would rap to whatever everybody commented. It was pretty cool, freestyling.
Yeah, she did a good job. It was a lot of fun. So,
Now he's the
What was that
official
saying?
nemesis.
what?
We have a nemesis, our first nemesis.
What?
Yay, we have arrived.
Any vision? I know he's trying to kick us out of our own our own show. Yeah. So
that?
Dave can't stay up too late tonight. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's got to do some working tomorrow.
Yeah, 16-hour shift tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll be
so
fun.
exciting, but it is actually good. You know,
It is good.
there's been zero overtime at the shop at all, and you know, Christmas is coming and winter is coming. So it's kind of nice
Thanks,
that
Caleb.
he's able. He did not ask that,
No, I'm
Clint.
sorry. Actually, I was kind of like making people feel bad about what they were doing. I got muted in one right away for mentioning how boob-centric the camera angle was. So I left that one, and then it was like a bunch of girls just twerking with their butts in the camera, and I said I can actually smell this stream, and everybody just lost it, and I got a lot of fingers, and then I left that one.
Yeah, he did get a lot of fingers.
They weren't happy with it.
Caleb's tagging me. Hey, Alan Mosley. He's a
Telling you?
sharer. Yeah.
Oh.
Save all night and just go to work. It's easy. Stop edging. That's what he does a lot of time. No, he actually sleeps
Half
just for
my
a
life
couple hours.
is a zombie. Zombie and naps.
Yeah, that's a long day though for you tomorrow.
16 hours, yes.
Yeah, that is a long day. For me too. No, I'm just joking.
Caleb, you okay?
I love you too, Caleb. Are you all right?
Very unlike you.
Usually he's complimenting you and
Yeah.
how nice you look.
And threatening people.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. I remember a girl in high school stayed
Free
up.
real estate.
I mean, she was like, I don't know how many, she's going on like day 3 maybe of being up without sleep, you know? And she was in class and they're like, you need to go. You need to go.
You need to go.
Yeah.
Just go.
Oh, you thanking me for my service, Andy? I appreciate it. I thank all of you for being here
What else is
and
going
hanging
on?
out with us. I'm depressed, so I may lose my job. So, oh, Caleb, I'm so sorry. The company may go under.
Oh, all that weird stuff going on. You'll be all right, man. You're young. You're in college. You got skills.
Yeah,
You're a
se-
man
you
with a
seem like-
certain set of skills.
Yeah, you seem like you'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll work through this.
There's definitely room in your field for movement.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I haven't been in the chat a whole lot. I can't keep up sometimes. So, but I don't know what's going on with the company and stuff. So I'm very, very sorry, but I will keep you in my prayers. I'm sorry about that. Oh, okay.
Coworker went on a beer run.
There you go.
Yeah, that's when you know things are getting weird. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, watch my seat. I'll be right back, and we go get some beer.
Yeah.
Is that because you guys don't have a boss, so you just might as well have a few beers?
Yes.
5 hours. last
Kayla
night.
or
Not
Juan,
bad.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. He had like 5 hours of sleep in the last 5 days or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fantastic. I hope you're feeling better too, Juan. Yep. I know it's getting to be like that time of year, you know, like I start to get that dread of like the children sniffling and sneezing
Oh, yeah.
and then it turning into things and then
Just don't let them
everyone
leave the house.
passes it around, you know, like just for till March or April, you know. I hate that so much. So young, I miss those days. I do. I'm not the 25-year-old Mary I think I am. So
No. I feel like it, though.
sure.
You guys keep us young.
Yeah. You slept at a Holiday Inn Express once?
Wow,
I don't even
that's
know if
smart.
I've ever done that before.
That's
Have I slept there?
pretty smart.
Oh, I don't know if one has problems, but I hope he's doing okay. Oh, Caleb, you're sweet. We're all here for each other because we're family.
Yeah.
Yep, that's our little Liberty family. Well, big Liberty family. It's growing all the time. So,
Well, I asked him if he had any ice cream, so we don't think it's AIDS.
oh, guys, yeah, remember the whole licking of the. What was the
It's sprinkling AIDS on the ice cream in the grocery stores.
What was that blue?
I don't know.
No, what was the ice cream that people were
Kinda, yeah.
licking?
Yeah.
You know, and like, like You can't sprinkle AIDS on ice cream. It doesn't work that way. Oh, man, you had a dozen tacos. Woo! What kind of tacos? Tell me what it was.
Blue
all
Bunny.
Blue Bunny? Is that what it was?
Good.
Tell me what kind of tacos and what you put on your tacos. And do you guys eat soft shell or hard shell? What?
What did I make? What are those beans called?
Lentil.
Lentils. Does lentils count as those beans? Can you be thinking about those beans? Or is it only like baked beans?
Yes, congratulations to Sean Hatchie on his
that's what you
apartment.
meant.
Exactly. Wait, what? I got two problems, but Jane, what? Sean Hatchie got a new apartment. Woo! And Benjamin is getting married tomorrow. Happy wedding day to you and your almost wife. I'm so excited. I saw that. I meant to say
Mommy
that.
sippy cup? No,
Yeah.
you got like... Actually, it's
Oh.
a more manly cup than my
Yeah, it's a small
my
goblet.
Four Loko wine
Tiny
glass.
goblet. Short stem goblet. Makes me feel better when I'm pouring it into like a smaller glass and I can keep pouring it in. So, that makes me feel better. Soft shell corn tortilla. Flour tortillas are for Americans. Okay.
Yeah, I like American tacos.
Dave does. I like crunchy. But that's okay. Don't judge me,
Yeah.
please.
We're getting a divorce over it.
That's the straw that broke the camel's
Luckily
back.
they made those packs at Tops I can pick up where they have the crunchy and the soft
Mm-hmm.
in one box. That's the only thing holding us together.
Yep.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah.
Soft is definitely the superior.
Real avocado, soft corn tortillas, onions, cilantro, lime. This is the stuff you make, Aaron, isn't it? You made this before and shared a picture of it, right? Because it looks delicious. I feel like my mouth is watering just thinking about it. Yeah.
Hell, and not streaming from the wedding. What wedding?
Benjamin's wedding.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
We're not streaming from the wedding.
No, I'll be at work.
Four Loko hemp. It's great.
Dude, I got something kind of like that. Let me
Tell
take
you
it out of
what, Dave's.
here. I go through the cooler with the big cans, and I got this one called Hemp Tails, which is basically what you're saying. It's like a Four
that's pretty
Loko
cool.
hemp. It's green, so it's see-through. Only you can't see Mary. Isn't that weird? Mary turns
That's so
invisible.
crazy. What?
But yeah, it's a hemp malt beverage, so it's not great. Couple bucks.
One of the 20 taco shops.
I got that just in case I get through this juice that I've been
Dave
drinking
will be
lately.
later.
The
Yeah,
juice,
he's got the juice. The juice,
which I mix with
is
water because
loose.
it's crazy.
It is. It's nutso. Yeah, crunchy tacos are best, says Andy. Soft tacos are for people who put mushrooms and chili.
Can't argue with that.
That's pretty much all
It's
around.
pretty
True.
specific,
Like I
but-
think it's a super specific, but
Super specific demographic.
I feel I personally, I don't know. I always had crunchy tacos when I was little. I'd go to Taco Bell with my mom or like one of our family friends. Maybe if she was watching me, or she would just pick me up and be like, hey, let's go to Taco Bell or Dairy Queen or something like that. Always made me feel special. So, but I would eat the tacos, the crunchy tacos. It's like, yum. Should have ordered nachos.
Whomst of man is this? Should have ordered nachos. That's why the David's Cub
love
Scouts, he
nachos.
hated the idea of, you ever hear of a walking taco?
I don't know what that is. I don't even know
Basically,
what that is.
it's nachos with all the taco fixings thrown in a bag and you eat it with a fork. And he was like, oh, that sounds horrible. I'm like, no, it sounds amazing.
It sounds good to me.
Because it's basically what happens when you get a crunchy taco is you got
Pretty
a
much.
handful
Isn't it like
of
Doritos inside that instead
nachos
of-
and taco filling
Yeah.
in your hand.
Taco Bell tacos are real tacos. Well, when I was a kid, I mean,
See, Mike Maharrey,
but-
he knows what I'm talking about. Make a mess.
crunchy tacos, they do make a mess. They do. It's a
And
beautiful,
soft tacos, you
delicious
can just
mess.
wrap it all up and really seal it in
Yeah,
there.
but it's like gummy, like
Yeah.
a flour shell anyway, like maybe like a corn, soft
Oh, that's
soft
gross.
corn.
Yeah, those are gross.
I'd have to find a good one. Clint, what's a good
throw
brand
some
of like
nachos in your soft taco. They get your crunch.
corn
Double
tortilla,
stuffed taco
like
or
that,
whatever.
like a soft one, a soft one. I don't think California is a tacos. Really?
Yeah,
I
see, we're
feel
in
like.
Pennsylvania, so to me, a taco is what you get at Taco Bell. That's
Well, I mean,
pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
you can have a homemade version, but it's pretty much the same stuff.
How about no?
we don't
I'm
have
trying to
Dorito
think.
shells,
Yeah.
but they do sell them. I think you can get Dorito shells.
Really? We should just buy Doritos and eat tacos with them, like nachos. Nacho cheese and hot
chips bag. Oh, that sounds fun.
what?
Put your dip right in the bag. Get a little.
Oh my
single-serving bag.
gosh. Put your dip
Pour your cheese right in
in
there.
the bag. I
Reach in,
misheard that
cheesy
for a
hand.
second. And then eat it with like a fork.
Oh,
That would be
I
really
guess.
good.
You want to be civilized.
Or you want to eat. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so hungry.
All right, where are we at? We're getting
Yeah. Let's
towards 10.
Let's make sure.
Mike's here.
Yeah. Mike is here. Let's hang out with Mike.
Pull up a screen for him. Oh wait, I'm not doing Facebook. I'm doing. Oh shit! I'm totally not ready for this.
Okay. Author, podcaster, and National Communications
there it is.
Director for the 10th Amendment Center. 10th Amendment Center. I'm trying to put too many
I forgot.
things in there.
I'm sure it's set up right.
Mike, I'm super excited to have you come on. Dave is going to give you a jingle on whatever you guys talked about
In a minute.
in a minute here. Yeah.
Just check my settings. Annie, how many times do you try to call me on Skype? You get all
Andy's
these
tried to call.
notifications there from last time. I haven't opened this up in a while. All right.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Walking tacos. Yeah, I don't know. I have to Google that. Yeah.
That looks good.
Hey, thanks for the bump. Let's see. There's a taco shack nearby. They make great tacos. If you guys come down, we'll have to go there. I would love to. Oh my gosh, I would love to. I love food. I love food so much. I am drooling thinking about laughing in my type. I know I tried to put too many in there. Hashtag show me your clock.
What was that? Like I remember people talking about it, but I don't remember why.
It happened. Was it Tuesday? It happened. It's a thing now. Yeah. I think that okay. All right, I'm gonna have
La
to.
Banderita.
I'm gonna have to check
Corn
that out.
tortillas.
All right. Now I want tacos. So do I. Oh,
Oh
my
yeah,
gosh.
so what I did was I've been doing this thing every once in a while where I'll take those
Somebody take Ash because I think Cortana.
lentils and brown rice and I'll boil them in
the
beef
pan.
broth, and then just add taco seasoning and
Mm-hmm.
use them. Basically, I guess you could call it more of a burrito than a taco
Yeah.
instead of beef.
Florida has great food.
So now I got a big old Tupperware tub of that stuff.
Bag of Fritos with taco ingredients in it.
I'd love that. I'd love to get some.
Please, I love the
food.
whole idea. Street vendors. Oh, please. Thank you. Take me to all of those places. We have like food trucks.
Yeah.
We went to the food truck festival when the Fleegers were up here, and it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of different things to choose from. There's the ones that are just like the, hey, you're going to get chicken tenders
Yeah.
and French fries and
It's all
you know,
mostly
regular
American
cheese.
food.
Yeah. But then there's ones that are the unique, like they have their specialties. And I want to try, what is it? Something about Zero Forks, I think is what it's called. Everybody
Oh.
says it's really good.
Vaguely remember that.
Yeah. So, but I didn't get a chance to go to that one. The line was so long,
Can
you know.
Quirt comment on any of his profiles?
Oh no.
He can't be involved.
He can't be involved at all?
I don't think so.
That's terrible. How did Ash get
I don't know. Did he? I think he did.
screwed over? Ugh.
He can be a messenger, but he can't.
We had tacos from the food truck the other day. Oh, you had tacos from that food truck. Okay, Athena. All right. Yep, they were delicious. I hear people talk about that so much. I need to just go downtown and
Oh,
go.
he could go to YouTube. I give
Oh
Zero
yeah,
Forks.
Ash, go to YouTube. Yeah. Andy's bouncing back and forth. He's poking the bear. Hi, Aaron. I'm here. Now I'm over here.
Typical Andy.
Yep, he keeps it. We have an annual taco truck competition. Really? Oh, okay. So you got a lot of
Roll
different
up.
taco trucks then. What do they go with? Is it like something? I mean, is there like, okay, here you just make a basic taco. Everyone has to make the same thing kind of taco competition, or you bring your best
Andy's
of
trouble.
like whatever your like maybe signature dish is. So,
Yeah.
Oh.
One tagged him after he commented.
oh, see, I missed out on the chicken and waffles one too. Yeah.
Diego. Wait a minute.
It's hard to mess up tacos, Ryan. No, I could say the bad word if I wanted to. Let's see. I have a weekly taco eating gig at the local food. Oh, now I'm just so hungry, you guys. This
Suspicious.
really. Yes. What? What's happening here? What's suspicious?
Oh no, just some person.
Okay. Oh, they're signature tacos. Oh wow, that would be so good. I would really enjoy that. Chicken and waffles. I've had chicken and waffles. Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah. What's a terrorist name?
Diego Nahald.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure it out if it's like an Endioman Melby Meister type deal.
Did Peter get the duck again?
No, I'm not
Okay.
saying it's him. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Same kind of name.
It's called the Taco Truck Throwdown. Wow.
Wow.
I wish I was rich and could
That
just
sounds
fly
like
out
something
there
I'd
for
be
that.
wanted to
I would want to go to that. Yeah. You haven't had tacos in
roughed
weeks.
up by the taco truck throwdown.
I feel like I need to have tacos like once a week. You know, if I don't, I get kind of sad. Yeah, Mexican food in general. Oh, El Canelo, man. It's
Yeah.
a good place here, I tell you what.
I'd like to take you guys there and see if that's real Mexican food. I mean, they're all Mexicans, and it all looks kind of the same to me. And it comes out in like 3 minutes after you order it, and it's just like a big pile of stuff with like beans and rice, and then just something covered in some kind of sauce.
Wow. Times 3.
My precious.
Yeah, we should all go
Please.
to El Canelo. Because, that's...
Oh, I did the thing.
Oh, you did the thing? Oh,
Yeah, banned.
I know, right? People really are trying to say that's a thing, or was it a thing before, or something?
No,
Like,
they're-
some's making it up.
I
Like,
think they
someone
tried to
needs a
make
new
it.
thing
I
to
think
be
they tried to
triggered
make
about.
it a thing, and then it actually starting to become a thing. Maybe I don't know. Anyways, you want to get Mike on here?
Yeah, honey, I thought you were working
Oh,
on
yeah,
it. I'm
yeah, I
sorry.
kinda got-
Yeah, no,
got
that's fine.
sidetracked.
Yep. What kind of racist show is this?
Okay, what am I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna put on the promo. I've done this before. You guys ready? Ready, Mike? I'm gonna give you. Well, it's gonna be like 90 seconds by the time I call you. Oh, yeah. All right.
Hey. Oh, look, there I am. I'm about to be like in the middle screen.
Yeah,
we
you
go.
are right above our fireplace.
There we go.
Mike Maharrey, everybody.
Maharrey.
Maharrey.
Fantastic. Now, everybody will yell at us. Let us know if this sounds working.
Yes, absolutely. So, author, podcaster, and national communications director for the 10th Amendment Center.
Yeah, that sounds way more important than it is.
Oh,
Basically, what that translates to is I'm Michael Bolden's bitch.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Is he coming through?
And we want to make sure everybody can hear you, so we got to give Facebook like a few seconds because you know how they are.
Yeah.
on Facebook. That Facebook, right?
Where is...
Dave's checking a couple levels here just to make sure. Everybody let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Yeah.
Try this one.
I think it's, I mean, it should be good. No one's saying
there we
anything,
go.
but that's also another thing where
think I see
Facebook,
it.
like,
That should work.
okay, I can hear him. Thank you, Clint.
Actually, Clint said I can ear him.
Oh, I can hear him.
Which is actually true,
Yeah,
because you can hear with your ears.
Your ear, yeah.
Same.
All right. This is great. And on YouTube, they can also ear you.
That's good. Yeah. And I can ear you also. We're all good.
This is great.
We're all
Well, welcome to Liberty Late Night. We like to just hang out and chat and get to know people. So I always ask, the first question, I'm so curious, is how people got to Liberty. You know, how did you become, do you consider yourself like a libertarian or an anarchist? But how did you get to that point? What was your journey to this moment here?
Yeah, I like the word voluntarist best, I guess.
Okay,
I mean,
that's good.
you know, I just did an interview actually earlier, and we were talking about the whole label thing.
Yeah.
Like, what do you call yourself? Because if you call yourself an anarchist, then people think you're like burning dumpsters or something.
Yep.
Nobody, but you know, voluntarist, that's a cool word, but nobody knows what the hell that means. I don't know.
it's less threatening. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and so that's kind of what I guess I identify with, or ANCAP. Some people like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that's kind of what we say.
Yeah.
So, what,
yeah, that's
how
what
did you
I am.
get there? How, were you raised in a household that was, you know, free thinking like this, or did
No.
How did you get there then?
I was pretty much your right wing neocon.
Yeah.
I was the parody of what I hate now, to be honest with you. So I kind of got caught up in the Tea Party movement back, you know, when Obama, because I was a good Republican, and good Republicans were supposed to hate Obama.
After the
And,
Tea Party was co-opted.
Oh
yeah. and actually, I mean,
Can you turn him up just a
in
little?
Lexington where I was, the Tea Party was, you know, Tea Party was, at first it wasn't really a thing. It was just kind of this movement, and people were talking about limited government and stuff like that. And even as a Republican, I always had this intuitive thing about limited government. I thought that was a good thing. This whole 10th Amendment thing, I thought that was pretty cool. And so when I started getting kind of politically involved beyond, you know, like voting for presidents and stupid stuff like that, I gravitated towards the 10th Amendment Center. And it was interesting because it took me about maybe 2 months to realize that the whole Republicans are for limited government's a whole bunch of BS. I figured that out pretty quick. And then it was kind of just going down the wormhole. And I guess a big part of it was that at the time, the 10th Amendment Center was doing these events called Nullify Now, which were pretty cool. And Tom Woods was the keynote speaker at a bunch of those events. So I got to know Tom, and then started hearing about this Mises stuff and Rothbard, and, you know, was around all these crazy anarchists. And so, yeah, it just kind of took me probably 3 or 4 years to go the whole way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You drug your feet.
Yeah, I drug my feet a little bit.
No, that's fine because everyone's on a different
That's what
timeline.
they always say, about
you know?
6 months. About 6
Yeah,
months.
Dave was real quick. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I mean, for me, the last thing was the foreign policy stuff, because
Yeah.
I was the big warmonger, and so it was hard to let go of that.
Got to
But,
fight them over there so we don't have to fight them over here, right?
Yeah, exactly, man. And you know, my grandfather was career military, and so I grew up in that environment, and didn't want to disrespect him, of course. And
Sure.
but yeah, so I always say now the 10th Amendment is the gateway drug to liberty, and
That's awesome.
so yeah.
I
That's
love
kind
that.
of kind of the short version, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you can always give a long version. 'Cause
No, to be honest, like I'm not well read and everything, and I did have to kind of look up what the 10th Amendment was again, and I'm like, okay, that one. But what exactly does it mean to you? What does that amendment say?
So basically, in a technical sense, it's a rule of construction, which it's too late to be talking about legal terms, but that's what it is. So in reality, it really doesn't do anything in terms of actually affecting the Constitution. It tells you how to read it, and it basically just says that any powers that are not delegated to the federal government, and those are very specific and they are enumerated, then the federal government doesn't have those powers. So basically, about 98% of what the federal government does constitutionally, it's not supposed to do.
Great.
You know, and that's it in a nutshell. And I tell people this all the time. And you know, you're going to get the anarchist, and you're going to start on quoting Spooner at me, and you don't have to do that. I've been around a little bit. I know what Spooner said. But the reality of the fact is that the Constitution was a decentralizing document. It was intended to put very little power at the top and leave most of the power at the state and local level. And if you're going to have government, I would argue that it's better to have a decentralized government with more local control than centralized power. I think centralized power is the biggest threat to liberty. And so that's what, you know, the 10th Amendment to me is a tool in this time. And I kind of look at the world in two different ways. There's the philosophical, the world as we would like it to be, and that would be no government at all, purely voluntary society. That's the goal. And then there's the reality that we live in, where we have this behemoth federal government, and the Constitution and the 10th Amendment give us a tool that we can use to basically undermine the central authority and work to devolve power away from the central government. And it's interesting because, you know, if you read Rothbard, or I'm going to mention a name that might get me in trouble with some people, but Hoppe, you know, they both talked about decentralization as an important political strategy. And so that's what we do at the 10th Amendment Center. And I was telling somebody the other day, you know, it's kind of subversive because we talk about this thing called nullification, which is a fancy way of saying that state and local action undermines federal authority. And it's kind of subversive, but it's subversive in a way that your mainstream person who, you know, when you start talking about anarchy, they're going to have this freak out. But you can talk about this idea of nullification within the quote unquote rule of law. And it undermines the idea that we have to follow the central authority, that we have to always bow to power. And I think this is a powerful thing and an important first step for people to take that can lead them down the path to where, you know, where we would ultimately like them to be, where they reject the political power completely.
Yeah, I like that. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, you know, main goal, get rid of all of it. But if, like I always said, I always like to have a bunch of little experiments. You know, if you don't like the experiment that you're sitting in, you can walk a few miles and go try the one next door, you know. Yeah,
and then, you know, in reality, if you are going to be involved in political action, you have, I have to bend over my water now. You have a much more possibility of impacting things at your state and local level. And I give this example all the time. I talked to a state representative in Kentucky one time, and he told me that he has gone through entire legislative sessions without ever hearing from a constituent on a particular piece of legislation. So if you have 45 or 50 people call somebody that never gets phone calls, it has an impression on them. If you call your congressman, I mean, they don't give a crap. The congressman never even knows you made the phone call. You know, some intern takes the call, and then you get a form letter back, which may or may not correspond to the issue that you were talking about. So, Michael Bolden and I like to say, never call the 202 area code. It's a waste of your time.
Goes right into the swamp.
Yeah, exactly. So that's another kind of subversive thing that we talked a lot about at the 10th Amendment Center too, is that to ignore the central authority. And, you know, most people's political paradigm, if you're going to be involved in politics, it's all about who's the president, and it's all about who your congressman is.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. That system is so broken.
Yep.
You know?
It shouldn't matter.
Changing the president is like changing out the driver in a car that's on blocks.
Oh my gosh,
Still not
that's
going
awesome.
anywhere. That guy looks important in there, but he ain't moving.
Yeah.
That
The car's
is
still
so-
doing the exact same thing. Nothing.
Oh my gosh, that is fantastic.
Making a lot of noise. Not going anywhere.
That's perfect.
Slamming on the horn.
I love it.
Revving
I
the
love
engine.
it so much. Yeah, because that's it. People come out, you know, in droves to vote for the president. You know, and it's
They're
like
crying over who got elected president.
Yeah.
You know, it cracks me up because you still, I get these emails all the time, you know, well, at least it's not Hillary. Oh, I mean, Hillary might have run up a $1.2 trillion deficit instead of a $1 trillion deficit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You know,
At this point, what difference does it make?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you've got this much difference that people are arguing about and making a
losing
huge
their
deal
damn
about.
minds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's, you know what, and it's like, obviously I would love to see there be no government and we're all just living happily, you know, where we,
Like civilized people.
yeah, exactly, and just,
Right. And I think it's important to
doing
talk
that
about
whole
that.
thing.
I
But-
do think it's important to articulate those ideas, but
Yeah.
we also have to deal. There's a great Rothbard quote, and I'm gonna butcher it, but basically he said it's not enough to deal with the real world by parroting philosophy. It doesn't help you deal with the reality that we're in. So
Yeah,
there's different
yeah,
ways, and,
yep.
I'm very respectful of the folks who the agorists who just say we're not going to deal with the political system at all. We're going to do black markets, gray markets, and things
As
like
much
that.
as possible,
I
yeah.
think that's and I respect people that do that, but I think there are things that you can do within the system,
Right.
that can undermine that system, and
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're here, we're in it. It's where we live right now. It's what we live in right now. So we have to kind of I don't want to see everything just torn down and destroyed tomorrow, because that's not going to work.
Right. We're not at a place. I mean, if you talk to your average person, and if the whole thing collapses now, well, you're going to get what your average person wants. And talk to the average person. I don't want to live in that world.
Is that where we become socialists?
No, that's
Yeah.
the average person is what we saw on Periscope the other night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's the truth, though. Yeah, it is.
We need to change some hearts and minds before we go into the big boogaloo. I think,
Yeah.
start getting people ready to take care of themselves.
Well, I'm amused by the whole boogaloo things because 99% of the people that are on the internet talking about the boogaloo, they're going to be sitting in their chairs, shaking in their boots, and
Oh, sure.
and then the 45 people that actually decide to boogaloo, the FBI is going to shoot them, and that'll be the end of the boogaloo. So.
I'll be looking for the live stream. They said they're doing it. Who's streaming this?
Yeah. Now, how do you feel about memes and stuff? Like, do you feel like memes are a good way to spread the message?
cool.
Absolutely. I mean, it's an incredible way to spread the message because it's short and it's concise and it grabs people's attention. And I think the power of the meme is it creates cognitive dissonance. And when you can create cognitive dissonance, psychologically human beings don't like cognitive dissonance, so they're going to have to resolve it some way. So it opens the door for people to start thinking about things in different ways. And I'm not a very good memer. In fact, I kind of suck at it.
Yeah, me neither. I'm good at templates.
But people that can come
I'm
up
not
with
great.
those two lines in the picture.
I know.
And just wham.
I know.
Yeah.
And they
Tell
just
the
fire 'em
whole
out.
story.
I think it's an incredibly powerful tool, and
Yeah.
I have my Godarchy page, which is Christian anarchism, and I share my podcast and I share my articles, but mostly I just share memes, and the response and the reach that page gets is pretty amazing. Much
love
better than the
memes.
10th Amendment Center stuff, to be honest.
Really?
They don't have time for the whole
My own
story.
personal professional page doesn't get nearly the reach.
Yeah. Yeah, people like that just short little blip of something, that they can relate to and share it and maybe plant a seed in someone else's mind.
That's why, like, even
Just
if they don't
doing that.
like it, it's in their brain now, and
Yeah,
it's a whole
exactly.
story in one picture
and-
is in their brain.
I'm sure you've done this. You get the lefty memes and you start arguing with the meme.
Yeah, you gotta work. You gotta work through it.
Yeah. So if you
It's in
post
there.
something that has an actual grain of truth to it, and the person's trying to argue with it, well, maybe they'll run into that situation where it's like, well, dang it, I can't argue with this.
Yeah. Yep. I never put myself in the shoes in that space, where I'm looking at another meme and then I'm having that conversation in my head. Yeah, that's a really good way to look
No,
at
it's
that.
happened to me because people will be like, look at this cancer,
Yeah. Oh, I look at it, but I forget that I'm having
but
that
normally,
argument.
normally you don't have to have the argument. Normally, right away, it's just like, but every once in a while, somebody makes a point, and it's like, it takes a minute for you to work through it, but you have to work through it.
Yeah.
And either you solidify your position, or you make a new brain wrinkle.
Make a new brain wrinkle. So, okay, now you said that your position at the 10th Amendment Center, you said that sounds way more important than it actually is. Can you tell us what exactly it is that you do?
Yeah, I do everything.
So that's super important.
That sounds very important.
Sounds very
Yeah.
important. Are you kidding?
No, I basically, To be honest with you, I mean, the bulk of the work of the 10th Amendment Center, at least as far as what goes on the website, is Michael Bolden and I. I mean, it's not like there's a huge staff. I mean,
Yeah.
two of us and some really awesome volunteers. So I do a lot of writing. I mean, my background's in journalism.
Oh,
So
great.
most of what I do is writing. This time of year when legislative sessions are out, it's more, kind of doing some research and historical stuff. And, like I wrote an article today. I do a lot of summaries of things that are going on. So I wrote an article today about the court ruling that was just declassified that reveals, all of the horrible things that we thought the NSA is doing. Yes, they are doing them.
Yeah.
So, that kind of stuff. During legislative session, I do a lot of bill reporting and legislative tracking and interfacing with state legislators. And I've written some legislation. So it's kind of more behind the scenes. I hate the term lobbying. It's not really lobbying per se, but it's kind of supporting legislators that are pushing good bills through and helping work that through the system. So,
Wow.
That's a lot of stuff.
That is a ton of stuff.
yeah,
like heavy stuff.
Yeah, we stay pretty busy,
I remember.
I write a lot of words.
I remember seeing the 10th Amendment Center. You guys have been around for a while, right?
Yeah, the TAC was formed in 2006.
Okay, I was gonna say because I remember seeing stuff from you guys like way before I was way into Liberty memes or anything like that. I just see that name pop up, and I'm like, oh, I like that stuff,
Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of people, and especially during when I kind of came on board in the Obama years, everybody thought, oh, this is a right wing organization, and the irony is it was founded during the Bush administration, and Michael Bolden primarily founded it as kind of a response to things like the Patriot Act and all of the things that were going on in the wake of 9/11, and in some ways just really to kind of stick a finger in the eye of all the right wingers who were, who claim to revere the Constitution and respect the limits on government, who are all jumping all over these horrible expansions of government. And so it's interesting. So then in the Obama years, we were a right-wing organization, and now we're basically communists because the Trump people hate us. So.
Yeah. It depends on who's in power.
Yep.
It's weird. We're shifty. They don't know whose team we're on. You have to be on a team.
Yeah, but you have to be on a team.
You wait until the next. I'm on the USF ice hockey team. Yeah, wait a couple of years and we'll be on the other team again, and all the right wingers will love us again, and I'll get to start speaking again. I did a lot of speaking during the Obama years.
Oh, really? Oh, boy.
Yeah, people wanted me to come talk about the Constitution. They don't want to talk about the Constitution now because it might get in the way of
yes,
Trump
please.
agenda.
Doing some shady stuff again. Can't be talking about the rules.
Yeah. Don't bring
We'll
that
talk
up.
about the rules in 4 years.
Right. We'll have you back once the bad guys are in power.
Yeah.
Right.
So like your income depends on who's in power.
Right. My favorite thing is when I get the emails from I've been really hammering over the last probably the last year. I've really been hammering on the spending and the deficit and the national debt. Mm-hmm. Because that's something that the Republicans were supposed to care about, that, right?
Yeah.
They were going to fix the spending problem.
So that's a big thing, yeah.
And it's absolutely
what else they got?
insane. I mean, they're actually the deficit levels right now are actually almost to the point that they were in the wake of the Great Recession. You expect bigger deficits when you have a huge economic downturn. And I get these nasty emails. Well, where were you when Obama was in power? Well, I was right here, you moron. I was saying the same thing then.
I didn't hear you then. Well, you weren't listening.
Yeah, where the hell were you?
Yeah, right. That's more of the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you wade through the emails, like the hate mail of just...
Do you get a lot of hate mail and stuff?
Do you get that kind of... I mean, a lot of people just like, yelling at you about stuff?
I don't get a lot of emails. I just delete them. Now Michael Bolden will he'll get sometimes people that are like on the email list will send nasty emails, and he'll just say, thanks, you're obviously not the people we're trying to reach. We've taken the opportunity to remove you from our mailing list.
Nice.
Yeah. So I deal. It's more comments on social media than actual emails.
Does it
And-
bother you when people are nasty, or do you just kind of, you've gotten over it now at this point?
It
like,
doesn't. It
No.
doesn't bother me at all. And it never really has. I mean, I know I'm right, so
There you go.
That helps, yeah. we haven't gotten big enough to get nasty stuff yet.
right.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, one hater.
when people get personal,
Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
I can roll down in the dirt with the best of them. So most people don't really want to play that game because
Yeah.
I can be just as nasty as anybody.
Yeah. We don't want to
you
see
know.
that side.
So yeah, that doesn't really bother me. And like on my personal page, my home Facebook page, I'll just block people, and then on my I have a professional page, Michael Maharrey,
Yes.
and I ban people. I mean, I just and part of that's strategic because you guys have dealt with this. You know the whole issue of reach.
Yeah.
Why do you want people taking up your reach who don't want to hear what you have to say? So I
Yeah.
just ban them and get them off of there, and that way I know that the stuff that's going out there is potentially reaching somebody that's
You just
interested.
blew my mind. I never thought of it that way. I never thought of it that as a finite amount of reach, and that these people that are getting reached, you don't want to reach, so you need to get rid of them to reach other people.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. You just
It's
blew
a
my
finite
mind.
number, and so
I always kept my
you want
haters
more reach?
around.
Start banning people.
I always
Ban
kept my haters around because they comment so much. I'm like, oh, they're creating virality in my posts. I'm getting more reach because of their negative
Yeah.
comments, even though they're stupid.
Like,
Like I had so many commies on one of my page. I was just overrun with them, but I never banned any of them because I'm like, they bump so hard.
yeah.
Every post they're commenting on and reacting to.
Yeah, and there's that too. It's the ones where you get the occasional, the one guy that shows up and is like,
Yeah.
"Rah, rah, rah," and I'm like, "Who the hell are
Particularly
you?"
nasty.
just yeah.
Ah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, you just blew Dave's mind.
Yeah, I might start banning people. Who we got? Anybody here?
We got
I've
That
gotten a lot
Andy guy?
better, too.
You guys
I've
better
gotten
start
better
reacting
than
and call me Andy's head's on the chopping block.
and that's hard. It's hard for me to ignore people. Like I want to respond to every comment.
Oh yeah.
I'm really
And
good
I have
at
a
that.
hard time.
Yeah, I've had to
Yeah.
learn to just ignore people because I have a finite amount of time, and
Yeah.
That's
why am I
true.
wasting time? Now, what I do, and this is something that Michael Bolden taught me, if you have somebody that has, a legitimate
question or something.
argument, or
Yeah.
at least something that's worth addressing,
Yeah.
instead of addressing it in that comment, write a blog and publish it
Oh.
on your page, because that way
Ah.
you're going to reach a whole bunch of people as opposed to the 5 people that are actually reading the comments.
Wow.
Wonderful.
That's a really great idea.
I'll have to start writing too.
How do you find time to do all of this stuff? You just make the time. Do you sleep?
Oh yeah, I definitely
Okay.
sleep. I mean, it's a combination of things. I mean, in the first place, I get paid, so
Yeah.
I mean that I don't. This is my job, so
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
there
that
is
helps.
that. And that's thank goodness for Shift Gold, because they're the ones that actually pay me a
Fantastic.
wage that I can pay bills with.
Yeah, all
but-
the stuff you say that you do, I'm like, that you got to get
That's
paid.
a lot.
That's heavy.
Yeah, that is
deep
a lot
stuff
of
you're doing.
stuff. Yeah.
But on the other hand, I mean, there's everybody likes to slam on journalists in journalism school, but you learn some valuable things in journalism school, and one of
Yeah.
those things is to write well quickly. And so I can put together a 500 word post for the Shift Gold page in an hour.
Wow.
So, it's and when we get into bill writing time, bill reporting, I mean, I can knock those out in 20 or 30 minutes. So it's
Wow.
just a matter of being relatively fast, mildly disciplined, and I mean, I like what I do. I like to write.
Yeah.
You said 500 words. I wanted to take a nap. that's
500
not me.
words is kind of a standard article length.
Wow.
Okay.
So like a 300 is a short blog post, 500 is kind of an article, and then like a in-depth thing is 1,000, 1,500 words. And then if you want to get into magazine length, then you get into 4,000 or 5,000 words.
Wow. It's that's
That's
when you start
more you.
counting
She likes
words.
writing, but
It's like
Well,
I enjoy
if-
writing. I just haven't
If you
had
want
the time.
if you want to know how many words you're writing, get Grammarly, because they tell you every week.
no.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I get a little email and it says, you have written 104,000 words this week.
Wow. That's amazing.
You are in the top 99% of Grammarly users.
Really? I should try that out. I should.
Good times. Actually, it's very helpful if you're like, I'm a firm believer that nobody can really edit themselves. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Alan's comment, Mike Maharrey once sent me a 17,000 word text to tell me how bad the Cowboys are.
That's probably accurate.
So let's okay, I do want to ask you about what you did before this. You went to school for journalism.
Right.
I want to get into all the sports stuff though, because that's exciting. But
we're going to talk about sports. Braden,
yeah. But tell me what you did. You went to school for journalism, and then what did you do after that? What was your?
We need to back way up to really to get the full flavor. So the first time I went to school, like right out of high school, I actually have an accounting degree, which is just a bizarre thing that I never really have used. But I do have one. I have an accounting degree. So want somebody to account? Don't call me. I spent the next 10 years actually doing Christian music.
Wow.
Performing it with my former wife.
What do you play, or were you a singer? Did you play an instrument?
No, I did. Actually, my ex-wife was the singer, and then I did all the music. So I play keyboards, guitar, bass. I play a lot of things adequately and nothing really very well. So
okay,
it's kind of us. We got a drum set behind the screen here. We got a guitar half stack over there, and musical thing.
So I still love music, but it kind of burned me out, to be honest.
Sure. Yep.
So after that, went through a divorce. Had to figure out some way to make a living. So I worked in the airline industry for 6 or 7 years. I worked for Delta.
What did you do?
Airplanes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I loaded airplanes for a while, and I worked in reservations. I actually worked gates a little bit. I did a little bit of everything.
So with the
airline industry is fun in a lot of ways, but very unstable.
Yeah.
Got to the point that Delta went through bankruptcy back in the O's, and they were cutting pay and stuff. And I said, you know what, this is a good time to go back to school. So that's when I went back, got the journalism degree. I'd always wanted to write. Yeah. So got out of that, got out of school, worked a couple of years as the sports editor for a small paper in Versailles, Kentucky. It's spelled Versailles, but in Kentucky we can't speak English, so it's Versailles. And and then I worked. That was when I started getting involved with the 10th Amendment Center, and then I worked for the local NBC affiliate, doing their website for about 6 or 7 years, and gradually got the freelance work to the point where I could kind of pay the bills, and told WLEX bye-bye, and so here we are.
That's wonderful. So you have had a lot of different things that you have done.
Yeah, you've been around.
And that's amazing though. No. But see, that's what I tell my kids. Like, you're not going to just be one specific thing. Don't feel like. I mean, the majority of people are not. You're gonna move. Your passion's going to change, or you're going to be in a situation where you just have to do what you have to do. But this is so great, because this seems like you are really doing what you really love right now.
Yeah, I do. I enjoy it. And I get up every morning and write a bunch of stuff and argue with people on Facebook, and every once in a while I get a check. And
it's weird how that works.
I've gotten to do some cool things. I've testified in 3 or 4 state legislatures, and
wow, what's that like?
I don't know. It's funny because when I first started with the 10th Amendment Center, and of course I was still a little bit in that left-right paradigm. So, there were the good politicians and the bad politicians.
Yeah.
And I remember early on, Michael Bolton told me they're all horrible. They're just pawns.
Yep.
And I'm like, no, there's some good. He's right. They're all horrible, and they're a bunch of pawns. So the mystique of politicians is completely worn off. In fact, most of them are idiots. And I say that kindly. And I'll give you an example. There was a state senator. I won't even say the state, because somebody might figure it out. But I had to explain to her the bill that she introduced, like what it did.
That's
like She thought this was a good idea. We'll introduce this bill. What exactly does it do? I mean, that's the level. Most politicians, you know what politicians are good at? They're good at getting people to vote for them.
Yeah,
And
They're
I used to think,
charismatic.
when I was a kid, I thought, oh, these people are smart. They know a lot about a lot. They don't know shit. A lot of them don't know anything about what they're
That's
talking
right.
about or what they're dealing with or what they're regulating or anything like that.
Yep.
So, yeah, to me, it's like talking to a bunch of, you get up there and you feign the respect, but in my head, I'm like, this is a bunch of kindergartners.
Yeah.
Bunch of
Oh
salesmen.
my gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're
and
just
most
out there
of them
getting
are
the votes.
sociopaths. I think most
Sure.
politicians are sociopaths
I
because they
call
want
them
to
all
control.
that. Yep.
Right. Because who
Go
wants?
to. Bunch of sociopaths want to rule over me.
I don't want to
Yeah.
control other people. Who says I want to run other people's lives? Who says
Ask
that?
anybody who's now.
Right.
There are a few exceptions. There are a few people that I've met along the way that I think are very sincere. Pat McGeehan, West Virginia, is a cool dude. But most of these guys are if not anarchists, close, and they're just trying to stick in the cogs. So
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
anyway, I think we completely blew past the question that you asked.
Oh, it
No,
don't matter.
that's
This is how we do
No,
it.
this is fine. We just roll with it and wherever it goes. I did want to talk about your love of sports. You do a podcast with Alan, Sports Ball, right? Is this
Alan
you
does
guys-
a podcast. Alan does a podcast with me.
Okay. Oh, okay. Alan does the podcast. Sorry. So
He'll
let's
comment.
talk-
He'll comment here in a minute if he's
He will,
He's
yeah.
still here.
Facebook takes a second. So. But okay, so how did that start out for you guys, and what sports are you into? I mean, is it all the sports, or is it particular, like hockey? I know hockey might be one of them, maybe.
Yeah, I've always liked sports. I play hockey, and so yeah, that's probably number one. Although I think probably watching sports, I really like watching football better, and it's mostly because football translates better to television. Hockey's not really a television game because nobody
Yeah.
can see the little puck going down.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I remember
Yeah.
they tried making it glow for a while there, and it seemed like that.
Oh,
didn't
that
work.
was horrible. But interestingly, though, like when I lived in the Tampa Bay area, I would take people to Lightning games, and I never
Alan.
once took anybody. There he is.
Sorry. Can't let that one go by. Sorry.
That's about right.
All right, go ahead with your story.
Alan who? So yeah, I don't even know what I was saying now.
You-
That just.
watching-
Tampa Bay.
I used to, I would take people to hockey games, and even people who weren't like really into sports. I never had anybody go to a live NHL game and say, "Oh, that was awful." Everybody I ever took enjoyed it. It's
Yeah.
just it's a fun game to game to watch. It's a fun game to play. So
Yeah, we went to
Yeah.
a local game, like Erie, whatever they are now.
Yeah. Are they the Otters
Are
now?
they the Otters?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but they're like minor leagues, so they're kids, and like
Kids.
I've never seen a hockey game. I've never even watched it on TV. Like I've seen like little pieces. I know what it looks like.
yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and suddenly these kids just start throwing down, and everybody just standing around watching them punch each other in the face. And I'm like, is somebody
Yeah.
gonna stop this?
And I'm like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, it's an important part of the game. It's the one place that the non-aggression principle goes right out the window.
Right.
There's no non-aggression principle on that.
Yeah.
on ice.
Yeah, because you sign up to play hockey, you know that you're going to just
you're
end
gonna
up
get-
probably
it's
fighting.
part boxing. That's fine.
Although
It's
I've
just
never been in a fight playing hockey.
Now,
Now,
how long have
I've
you
hurt
played?
some people before, but
You've
I've never.
heard some.
I stabbed a guy with my skate. Nobody wanted to
Well, I
fight
play
me.
goalie, so goalies,
Oh
goalie
my
fights
gosh.
are pretty rare.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they
That's
can't hit you.
I feel like that is the most. That's the pressure. The pressure is on. I could not be goalie for anything. And
It's one of the dumbest things anybody could ever do.
really.
And
I
they
just-
talk about goalies being kind of nuts, and that's absolutely true. I mean, you think about what you're doing. I don't know if have you ever held a hockey puck before? I mean, it's not
Yeah.
it's not soft.
No,
No,
it's
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, and it weighs
Heavy.
it weighs 8 ounces. Okay, and somebody is slapping this thing at you at 90 miles an hour.
Yeah,
and it hurts. And I'm standing in front of this thing on purpose.
Yeah. trying to
it's
get
fun.
it, trying to get
Yeah.
in front of it
I'm gonna stop this.
Yes,
with my
not
body.
Yeah, with your body. What other way? I mean,
It's like when we were kids, we'd play street hockey, and I was always the goalie because I was the big kid. I took up the most space, so they'd put me in
Right.
front of the net.
oh yeah, no. I always feel like goalie is just the because that's what it comes down to, is that guy, your opponent, is there.
Johnny?
Well, as Alan Mosley is fond of telling me, it's always the defense's fault. It's never my fault. I mean, the defense should not have let them shoot the puck.
No, it shouldn't
There
have gotten
you
that
go.
far.
It should not have gotten that far.
He's
Exactly.
absolutely right.
Now, okay, you currently are playing hockey, like you go out and do this kind
No,
of
right
stuff.
now I'm currently
Well-
talking to you.
Okay. in this year of I know, right? Sorry. But you play hockey? I mean, are you on a team, or is this just with like friends, or what?
Well, okay, so right now I'm in transition. Like when I was in Lexington, I played in an adult league. And,
Okay.
we had teams and regular schedule, but it's basically beer league. It's just like a bunch of guys playing softball. It's organized,
fun.
but it's
Yeah.
yeah. Right now, since I'm kind of in the transition, I'm just kind of doing some. They have this thing called stick and puck, which basically you just kind of go and there's a bunch of people there, and you might scrimmage or just a chance to get out on the ice.
Okay, yeah.
The last time I really played organized, like real hockey, was about 10 years ago when I went back to school. I played on the USF team for 2 years.
Wow.
So Alan's saying here, you're the oldest player to suit up for an NCAA team with the South Florida Bulls at 72.
I actually am the oldest person to ever suit up for the USF Bulls, but I was only 40 at the time.
Oh. It's weird.
I was
how
older
we're-
than
we're old now.
both the coaches. So
Okay, so like I feel like our middle kid could play some hockey.
Yeah,
He was
he wouldn't accept losing though.
yeah,
He really
no,
wouldn't.
I don't know how to do that.
well,
but
no,
when
that's an important part of the game. It's not accept losing, because losing's not acceptable. If you
Yeah, it's
lose,
not- it
you're a
would-
loser.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an option for him. And that's exactly what he'd say if he lost.
Yeah.
I'm a loser.
I am not a believer in everybody gets a ribbon. No,
Right,
you don't get a ribbon
right.
if you lose.
yeah,
He decided that for himself.
you don't get a ribbon if you lose, loser. Oh my gosh,
Chris.
yeah. That's what he would do to himself.
I'm
yeah.
a loser.
They would probably try to give him some participation trophy and
He'd
smack it
break
out of
it,
I like this kid.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's something else.
Yeah, he really is. And you know what? Our oldest is 10, and he was doing golf. He was learning some golf, and so Chris, who's going to be 7 in May, grabbed the golf club, but he was holding it like a hockey stick, and we're like, and he's going at the, and he's trying to hit the ball, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he needs to be in hockey.
Yeah, you
'cause
need to
he's-
get that kid get that kid in some skates.
Yeah.
What is it? The not Happy Gilmore.
Oh yeah, who's the guy? Yeah, well, was it Happy Gilmore? Where he
The
did the
hockey
hockey
one?
and then the golfing? How did you learn how to skate? I'm not good on the ice. I've never really been comfortable on the ice. I get very nervous and I'm very stiff, and I know that's bad. How did you learn how to skate?
I don't really remember.
Has it just been part of like since you were a kid? Then
Since I mean, I can't remember. I know, like when I was in high school, they put the rink in Lexington, and we used to go out there and skate. And then I was in a Bible study of all things that they had at the rink at night after it closed, because
Oh,
the guy that
wow.
led it was the manager. So like after we had Bible study, we'd all go down there and just like goof
Oh,
around
neat.
and play pickup hockey and stuff. So I just kind of just learned it. And honestly, I played more roller hockey early on than I did. I didn't transition to ice until I was like probably 30.
Wow.
I mean, I
Okay.
played a little bit, but mostly I played roller hockey. And roller hockey was really big in the 90s. So like they had professional roller hockey for a while.
Wow. I get nervous. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
roller
so
skates.
now at
Roller
this point,
skates even make me nervous anymore.
at this point, I'm probably more comfortable on skates than I am on my own 2 feet.
Wow.
Really?
I don't think,
Wow.
I
wow.
may have ice skated once. I don't remember.
I want to get Mosley out on the ice, but he claims he can't skate.
Oh, then teach him.
Yeah.
Be his teacher.
And record that.
Yeah,
And get me the
yeah,
footage.
That's what I'm saying. Like, be his teacher and live stream it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I don't think he'll do it though.
Alan, this is a challenge. Accept it.
Yeah, get on that ice, boy.
Yeah. My friend one time was like, let's go skating, and like, let's take our kids skating, and I was like, yeah, no, like, I was pregnant at the time with our second, and I'm like, I'm not trying to break my wrists.
Yeah,
Like, I'm gonna just not get on those skates, and I it's been a while, but
I used to roller skate when I was a kid. But
yeah, with the four wheels that were evenly, you know, but
jamming out to New Kids on the Block,
something
skating
about
backwards.
something about that one thing right down the middle, and it just I wobble.
Yeah,
and
everything's rollerblades now.
yeah, I did have a chance to skate with. We had Erie Panthers here,
Right.
and I was like way into them. Of course, I was like,
Oh, yeah, she
I
was
was
a
like
fangirl.
13 or 14, and I was like, oh my gosh, this!
Standing at the doorway where they're all coming out.
Right.
But I did
500
have a love for the
pictures.
game at the time, though. But I was like, yeah, always like, but I did get a chance to go out and skate with them, but it was terrible because I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is awful.
Awkward teenage girl.
Super awkward. I'm like, someone hold my hand. This is so embarrassing. So, Mike, we do want to talk about. We know that Alan had posted something today about
Kind of the reason you're in Florida now.
Wait, who? I don't know any Allens. I don't
you
know
know
who
that
is.
guy. You know that guy.
Alan's all, you better ask somebody.
He shared a little bit about what's been going on in your life recently, and I don't know how comfortable you are with sharing.
Not
any
very.
of that. Okay, no, and don't feel
We
like
don't have
to.
to.
But
It's kind of a segue.
I want to post. We have a link that we can share in the comment section. But Alan was. I thought it was really sweet of him to just come out, even if it was against your wishes.
Well, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, that's what
So yeah, like I came home and I was like, "There's this link," and I'm like, "Wait, what? What the hell has he done?"
Yeah.
And I really, I don't know. It's kind of overwhelming, to be honest with you.
I'm sure.
I'm not a person that likes to ask for things,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Most people aren't.
It feels very awkward, but I mean, I can't even really express into words what it means. And I guess just so people that are listening, what the hell is he talking about? I'm in the process of moving down to Florida from Kentucky to be closer to my mom, who's diagnosed with cancer about 2 months ago. And so, moving stressful and expensive, and
Especially from
just
state
actually-
to state.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So, Alan was kind enough to set up a GoFundMe to kind of help defray some of those expenses. And like I said, it's kind of overwhelming that anybody would care enough to do that. So,
And people are,
Alan
and it's
and
wonderful.
I crack on each other all the time, but he's a great guy. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What part of Florida are you in? Andy is wondering. There's a few people here who are in Florida, but just like what area? Like.
so it depends on how specific you want it. Well, I call this Florida because we're almost in Georgia. I'm actually right
okay.
now. I'm actually on Amelia Island right now, which is where my mom lives. I think the place that we've located is in a little town called Yulee. But it's just a bedroom community of Jacksonville. So I'm about 30 minutes from downtown Jacksonville.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. All right. And you were coming from, where was the move? The original where?
Lexington, Kentucky is where,
Okay.
where my
Yeah.
wife still is.
Oh, okay. Now,
Be glad to get her down here.
yeah, I was gonna say, okay, so when you're in like a transition move like that, like usually a lot of times like one person comes down, gets things situated and set up, and the other person is back home, like maybe packing up and trying to
Yeah.
situate the state of affairs
I think
at home.
Alan's paraphrasing you in this quote, but he says Alan Mosley is literally the greatest man to ever live. Mike
Oh,
Maharrey.
and he quoted you as saying that.
That's roughly what I said.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
You're like, that's pretty much
Sad.
kind of. Now, I have to ask, how did you and Alan meet? How did your paths cross?
I think we actually first, and he's going to correct me if I'm wrong. I think we actually first physically met at the Libertarian convention in New Orleans. Was I think the first time we physically met. I think our paths crossed. It's funny because you meet so many people in the Liberty movement online.
Yeah.
And I've got this huge network of friends all over the country, most of which I've never actually met. And but I do remember specifically that Alan came up to I was there with Michael Bolden because Bolden was speaking at the Libertarian Party Mises Caucus thing that they did there, and Alan came up to our room and we were talking about stuff, and I don't know, we just really clicked online and before that, and he was doing some podcasting and I was doing podcasting, and then we started talking about sports and making fun of the neckbeards who, the bread and circuses. Anytime you post anything about sports, they want to try to act all holier than thou. It's like, dude, I'm doing more than you are, and I have time to watch a football game, so shut up. And so we thought it would be funny to do a podcast called Sports Ball, kind of mock those people.
I love it.
we love our Sports Ball day is the best day of the week because you get to kind of just unplug from the politics and talk about something fun.
Yes. Now I know that you and Sherry Voluntary are friends as well, right?
Yeah.
How did you meet? Was it through Alan that you met Sherry, or how did you get a chance to meet Sherry?
I don't know.
It just kind of happened. She really
kind of same story.
Yeah, she loves you.
I think too. I think we had been online and we all kind of work together with our podcasts. Under Little L Productions, and
yes.
So I've gotten to hang out with Sherry and she's awesome.
Oh, that's so great. Okay, so I want to ask, I normally ask folks this, but I know that you have a lot going on right now, but are you, when you're not like working, when you have time, do you like to maybe read a book, or are you more into like going out taking a walk? Do you watch movies? What's your way of kind of taking a break from everything that's happening?
Well, I play hockey, so that's one thing. And
yes.
When you're 52 years old and trying to play hockey, that means you have to do a lot of working out and stretching.
Okay. So, yes.
That's kind of the daily routine, and that's the big stress relief is getting in the gym and doing whatever. I'm a pretty big reader, critical. Although I read so much for work. That it's a lot of times by the time it gets to recreational time, I don't really want to read. My wife and I like to watch television and watch movies, Netflix. I'm a sports junkie, so on Saturday I'll be watching college football. Yeah.
Do you have teams that you root for, or do you just love it so much that you'll watch it all and just be happy watching a game?
I have teams that I root for. They're all disasters.
Okay.
No, we're Bills fans.
We're Buffalo Bills fans, so
this year is an anomaly right now.
My brother-in-law is a big Bills fan. Yeah. I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, so we had one moment of glory in about 30 years of misery, 40 years of misery.
I know those feels.
It's hard. Yeah, but that moment, it's worth it because it could happen again at any time.
And I'm a Tampa Bay Lightning fan in hockey, and the Lightning, last year was the best team in the NHL during the regular season. They set records. It was amazing, and then they got swept in 4 games in the playoffs. That's typical Maharrey sports. Mosley calls it the Maharrey curse.
Yeah. Maharrey curse.
That's like when Buffalo's playing, I go to the grocery store now. It's like I'm not allowed to watch the game, I think.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Dave will have to leave the house, and I'm just like texting him like, they're winning!
Well, yeah, they got the win this last weekend because Tennessee doesn't have a competent field goal kicker. So there was that.
Yeah. And you know what? I was really proud that we did not let New England take us down.
Says go Bucks.
And he lives near you now. He said he's in North Florida too.
Oh,
so we got Godarchy and anarcho-spiritualism right near each other.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh, Kane's here.
Kane Thronder is in the house.
The Thronder from down under.
Australia, our buddy in Australia, the opal miner himself, has made his presence known. I'm so happy.
So how can he actually be here because it's not night, and this is the Liberty and Night podcast? I don't think it's night. He is.
Also, I think
it's magic.
Summer's just starting for him too.
Yeah, summer's just starting for him.
Well, my daughter's in Africa, so she's doing that too. Yeah, they're in spring.
Whoa!
Oh, that's wild.
Wow. Yeah. How can I ask you how many children you have? I don't want to be like too personal. If you don't want to answer, that's okay.
I've got 3. Well, I've got 2 from my first marriage, and then my wife has 1 from her first marriage.
Okay.
So we have three together.
Oh,
and my
awesome.
oldest is actually so. don't yell at me for having a kid that's a statist, but my daughter's in the Peace Corps.
That's okay.
I mean, at least she's not in the military, right?
Yeah, she's doing
Right.
good things, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So she's in Zambia. She just actually went over there.
Wow.
She's been there for, I guess, almost going on 2 months now. She's still doing training and learning language and stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty cool. And then
How long-
I've got a son that's a sophomore at Northern Kentucky University. He's a musician, way more talented than me. He's doing music composition. And then my stepdaughter, she's graduated from high school and she works for a law firm. So
Wow. Yeah, you did good then.
yeah, I got awesome kids, man.
Good
man.
job.
Good job. Succeeded.
That's one. Yeah. Ours
It's
are
like-
still little.
Yeah, they're little, so we can only hope.
Yeah.
Well, they won't be for long.
yeah.
It's,
That's-
it's just so
People
weird,
keep promising us.
Yeah, they promise us it'll go by quick, but
You know, one day your 7-year-old's using a golf club for a hockey stick, and then the next thing you know, he's in Africa
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
teaching people about health and sanitation. So.
The
Yes.
days are long, but the years are short.
I know.
Yeah,
And I think
exactly.
what happens is that I'm here with them all the time. I homeschool, and so
Oh,
Dave
awesome.
goes to work, and it's and
She's
and
here
so
all day.
sometimes I
Stay-at-home
just need
mom.
this. This is kind of my sanity, my relief, where I
Social
get
hour.
to socialize with people and talk
Right.
to other people that when my children are asleep and not, because when they're awake and talking to me and I'm trying to talk to someone else, my brain goes to them,
Right.
I can't help it, and so it makes it difficult to try to converse with other adults. But this is nice. This is great. So, well, congratulations on raising such wonderful children and who are out there doing something and enjoying the things that they enjoying life,
Yep.
That's what I want is for the kids to enjoy life.
Yeah, have a enjoyable.
Yeah, like go out and love it, and do all the things you really, really want to do.
Yeah.
So what do you guys watch? You said you do the TV and Netflix thing. Like, what do you and your wife?
guys
do you
binge
guys
anything?
fight about what you're going to watch, or do you agree on what you're going to watch? Is it
No, we
easy to
pretty
pick
much-
something on Netflix?
like if we, so sometimes we'll watch different things, but if we want to watch something together, so here's the ultimate in statism. We both loved the whole NCIS thing, so we
Okay.
binge watched all the NCIS.
Yeah.
Let's see, we did Parks and Rec.
Yes.
It's fun stuff. Gotta
Love
get
that
that Ron
show.
Swanson
Yeah,
in.
Ron Swanson.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shut the
So yeah, we
government
just we'll just pick a series that appeals to us and
Yes.
roll through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't watch a lot of television, so it takes us forever to get through something.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
it'll be once or twice a week. Oh, Ice Road Truckers, that was another big one that we went through.
Oh man, that one made me. I watched a little bit of it, but oh gosh, just driving over ice road truckers. If they're driving over that ice, it's like it's ice. It's a lake,
Yeah, exactly.
right? But
And I don't like being cold, so
oh man,
I love cold.
I do not like cold. But
No,
driving
cold
on
is stupid.
ice scares me. So that one
That's
gave
one-
me too much
that's one-
anxiety.
that's one big perk of Florida. It's
Yes.
not cold. There's
Yeah,
no ice.
yeah.
I'm
Do you-
not going to miss shoveling snow.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. So did you
Those
have
were
to
tame.
shovel? Was there snow? I mean, did you have to shovel snow at all ever?
Well, yeah, Kentucky. I mean, it snows.
I mean, I'm thinking like we're in Erie,
Yeah,
so
so we don't know
we
the South.
we have like I don't know what kind of snow you guys
we
get,
go
but
subarctic.
we get buried, like
Well,
snow
yeah, see, and
blower
it's-
type.
So Kentucky's basically south, but
Yeah.
it's north enough where you'll get a couple of 4 to 8 inch snows, and that shuts down the city.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because nobody's ready for it.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
like. I'm already
Yeah.
thinking like I gotta get my snows on. I'm gonna be dead in the water if I don't get my snows on real
Yeah.
quick here.
Which
We don't have
means
snows.
No, I got them in the garage. They're ready to go.
I
on.
know. I'm thinking like, wait, it's already October 11th.
I gotta get this stuff on because you never know. Any day
It could
I could be
happen.
going up a hill
Now
and then I'm done.
Now my sister, bless her heart, she just moved to Maine.
Ooh.
So from Florida, she lived down here.
Oh wow, that's
So yeah, this is
Why?
like going to be. Her husband got some kind of job or something. I don't. They wanted to make money.
It's so pretty up there in the fall.
The fall, spring, summer, Maine is gorgeous, but winter's
Winter. Lock the
yeah,
doors.
No, just
Yeah.
be
Well,
ready
and summer is lovely in Maine. Yeah, both weeks.
yeah.
That's our fall.
That's our fall. Yeah, we get it goes summer, You had a couple like today was a perfect day. It was like 71, no
Little warm.
humidity, no
Yeah.
humidity. Dave felt it was a little too warm, but he works in a shop where there's like 900 degree furnaces, so it's always hot in that shop. But I was outside. I was able to do things and not like just be like just feeling wet and sweaty and just being out there. It was perfect. But it's gonna be like 50 tomorrow and rainy, so
Yeah, it'll be 80 here.
yeah.
Yuck.
And I'm all like, oh gosh, I'm so jealous.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's what Dave and I all. This is
That's our only thing we don't really agree.
yeah, is the weather. Yeah.
Well,
think this is-
I lived most of my life in Florida. I lived in the Tampa Bay area. That's why I'm the Tampa Bay teams.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
I've lived mostly in Florida. I moved back to Kentucky in like '08, so I've been up there for about 10 years.
Yeah.
And every minute of it was miserably cold, like even summer.
80
not
is
really.
not warm enough.
No.
So are you guys foodies at all? Do you guys enjoy eating a bunch of different kinds of foods, or are you just, there are people who just eat this is what I need to survive, and this is what I will eat, and that is it.
Beans and rice,
and
peanut
there's
butter,
other
jelly.
people who enjoy food like myself. Are you guys the foodie type?
I think theoretically we are, but in our practical lives, no.
Yeah.
And my wife and I have both hit that point in life where we have no metabolism, so
Yep.
I can't eat anything or I'll get fat.
That's happening to me.
Yeah, it's horrible. So
Build fat off the rotation of the earth and the
Right.
power
So
from the
the-
sunlight.
the biggest foodie I know is Michael Bolton, and so I have like I try to get out to LA, and it's business.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
By
yeah.
business, I mean we go to all the different restaurants and eat for 3 or 4 days. So,
Yeah.
but I like a lot of different food. I like diverse
Yeah.
food, but in my normal life, it's pretty bland and boring.
Yeah. Do you have because we were talking tacos earlier, and people were mentioning like food trucks and all that kind of stuff like that. Do you like enjoy going to, street vendors, food truck kind of thing, or do you prefer to go to a restaurant, sit down?
Smell that?
Yeah, we're more restaurant people, but that's part of a function of where we live because Lexington's not a big food truck place.
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah.
Lexington's not the best food place in the world. There's not a lot of diversity. It's your pretty basic meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
So like my favorite food is seafood.
Okay.
So again, Florida's like the ideal. In fact,
Ideal. Yeah.
Amelia Island, where my mom lives, is like one of the they have a shrimp festival. So that just tells you how much good seafood. So that's pretty cool.
I wish I liked seafood because people seem to really enjoy it, but I don't know why I struggle with
The other thing I really like is Thai.
with it.
Love Thai food.
Thai food's so good.
It's so expensive here, but yeah.
Yeah, so good. Yum.
We don't adventure much even in Thai. We'll get the pad Thai. That's it.
Yeah.
We haven't been outside of that.
Yeah, but that's like my favorite thing. Just dump all the lime juice on it and just eat it. It's so good. Yeah. And even though I suck at using chopsticks, I still insist on using chopsticks
yeah,
when
'cause
I'm
it's fun.
eating it.
It's fun.
Right,
There you
yeah.
go.
Also, it makes it last longer because I can't eat it as fast. Are you good with chopsticks? Are you?
Yeah, good is not the word I would use. I mean, I
Yeah.
can get the food in my mouth, so.
Okay, there you go.
I'm functional with them, that's all that matters, right?
Functional is better than I am. Yeah, Dave's like, why don't they give
It's
you
like
a fork?
forks exist, Mary.
You're not Chinese, you don't have to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, how many thousands of years old is their culture and they're still using sticks? Come
Yeah.
on.
But they're really good at it though.
Yeah, they can eat rice with them, so I gotta give them
Yeah.
kudos for that.
But yeah, rice
They
with
just-
with chopsticks. I don't understand how that works. So
They just shovel.
yeah. So seafood and Thai favorite foods kind of thing.
Yeah, like both of those. I like a lot of stuff, though. I'm not
Yeah.
really a picky. The things that I will not eat, liver.
Thank
There's,
you.
there's no reason to eat an organ.
Thank you.
And Brussels sprouts because they're bitter and gross.
I had a talk with somebody, Court, if he's
They're
here.
bitter and
He said that
Why would you eat that?
fries them in bacon grease.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to.
I've heard that.
You have to
wrap the Brussels sprouts.
you
in
have to
bacon.
totally
Why
ruin
would you
them.
Yeah.
ruin perfectly good bacon like that? That's just dumb.
Just trying to make the Brussels
here's how you
sprouts
make
something they
that.
aren't.
Make this recipe. You take the Brussels sprout, you throw it in the garbage, cook the bacon, you eat
Fry
the bacon. Boom, we're all happy.
Right.
Step one, throw it away.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So breakfast food. Are you like a bacon and eggs kind of person in the morning, or do you do cereal,
yeah.
oatmeal kind of thing, or nothing?
Are you
I do.
to oatmeal now?
I eat, like I said, I eat pretty bland. So I usually do a couple eggs and a piece of whole grain toast and a
Oh, there
turkey
you go.
sausage.
Yeah.
But I
Baby
love
cabbages,
breakfast, and one of my favorite places in the world. Like my wife and I go on regular dates to Waffle House.
I don't think I've ever been.
Yeah,
You've never been to Waffle House?
I know,
we
right?
just got an IHOP.
We just got an IHOP.
Like last
Waffle
year.
House is like
IHOP
2
is
hours
not
away.
Waffle House.
No.
Waffle
But
House
still, I
is
mean,
like
that-
the staple food of the South.
That shows us
It's-
where we're at.
It's greasy. It's dingy. It is the most wonderful place in the entire world.
That makes me want to go
Sounds
there so
great
bad.
for a hangover.
It is. It's the like if you go there at like 4 in the morning, it's all drunk people.
Ah.
And if you go there, like my wife and I used to go, we used to go almost every Sunday after church. So, like 11, 12 o'clock. And that's about the time all the hungover people are dragging in. They're still wearing their pajamas.
right.
Great.
Just woke up wherever they fell asleep at.
Right, exactly. A little vomit in their hair still.
Yeah.
Let's go
Just
Waffle
go
House
ahead and
then.
go to Waffle House now.
Yeah, we don't have that yet. That'll
Oh
fix
my
it.
gosh. Oh, and grits. Oh man.
Yeah, we have to go to
What is it? Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel for that
Cracker
shit.
Barrel. My mom loves Cracker Barrel grits. Yeah.
Be running.
Yeah.
Good.
What do you put in grits? It's hard for me to I don't know.
Sugar and milk.
And I.
Okay. Oh, salt. Okay.
So,
To
I
make
can see
it
that.
more savory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, sugar and milk is what I'd see.
So you could do sweet or savory.
Yeah, it goes either way.
Right.
Yeah.
Save that. You get up. And that's
Oh, there's your sweet.
great.
Okay. I might actually enjoy the grits if they were maybe salty. I never thought of it that way. I always ate them sweet,
It's
and I was
like
like,
a popcorn thing.
yeah. Chicken and waffles. Is
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think I've had it. Yeah, once fried chicken.
Hold on.
What are we holding on for?
I'm getting a lot of can't hears.
Oh. Okay. We got sound.
I don't know. It looks like it's going out on my end.
And here's
I hear you great. I mean,
I'm hearing.
Ritualism.
no.
That might be the thing because tonight, like the way I set things up is I have like usually I have my Facebook feed and then I piggyback off that with NDI to go to YouTube, but tonight actually
Donald.
actually right now my main feed is going to YouTube, so they're probably getting the main feed.
I do. Matter. There's a. I'm doing. And I absolutely no surfaces. The chamber.
Yeah.
I see it doing it and I don't know how to fix it. Over here. That's my YouTube feed and for some reason it keeps dropping down.
But yeah,
saw
Trisha.
that.
And Trisha's not far from us, and we have
Yeah,
not
we're-
hung out yet, and I'm kind of sad about
I'm
that.
trying to keep it from happening. I'm almost
You've hung out
afraid.
with Trisha?
I'm almost afraid to let Nightmare and Trisha hang out.
Dave is nervous that me and Trisha, two redheads hanging out. It might be too much. Epic.
And give me moral support.
Oh, and eating food. That's
came to Lexington. So we hung out.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's so great. I love our community. Dave's working on the whole how the audio is going, but I love the Liberty community. I feel like the people that we've met anyway, you know, I mean, I know libertarians like to fight amongst themselves over certain things, but I feel like the folks that we have gotten a chance to meet and talk to, I don't know, it just, everyone feels like family, and I love getting to know folks. So yes. What do you think when you see libertarians fighting each other over things? Like, do you just want to smack them and just be like, guys, come on?
The more nasty it is. Do it.
Yes. Right.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Now, family, okay, like your political beliefs, has this affected, you know, like when you guys have Thanksgiving dinner, or, you know, I mean, just like other friends and family, have you had to block like people that you care about, like, from your Facebook page because they just we
don't have any friends.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, there you go.
Yeah.
No,
but
I haven't really had too much trouble.
Yeah.
I think some people have probably blocked me along the way.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know. My personality, I tend to be, you know, I'm kind of the peacemaker kind of guy, and I don't like conflict. So I generally don't generate a whole lot of. I've not had a whole lot of problems, and
yes.
But I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that are like, yeah, Mike, he's a great guy, but God, his politics, and, you know, whoa, what's wrong with him? My mom is kind of like, she's on board with some things, and some things she just kind of rolls her eyes. And,
yeah.
I think the biggest, the person I've talked the most about politics is my oldest daughter. Because she's got a little bit of lefty tendency to her, and you know, she's all for using government for certain things, but then on the other hand, she's totally down with anti-war. So, you know,
okay.
And if I'm gonna pick one issue, that's a biggie for me.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. I was gonna say if you have to choose the battle to fight, because the holidays are coming up and we're all gonna be with our families. It can get kind of. I mean, someone is going to bring up politics or Trump. Someone's going to bring up Trump. Someone's going to talk about Trump.
Well, I can get totally on board with bashing Trump. So
yeah. But then when you got the folks in the family who are like, "Oh, we love him and he's blah blah this and great," you know.
Yeah,
it's I
don't have any of those people.
Yeah.
So
okay, yeah. And I'm just shoving food in my mouth.
I'll tell you what, where we're moving, whoa, it is red. Like the neighborhood where the house that we're gonna rent is, there's literally a guy that has a Trump 2020 flag, not a bumper sticker, not a sign, a full freaking flag on a giant flagpole.
And he raises it every morning, or he has a light on it so I can stay up all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get something to counter that. I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah.
It's like you want to have like an ANCAP flag, but that kind of defeats the whole idea of being an ANCAP.
Right? And then nobody knows what it is. That guy's got that. What's that flag that guy's got?
Yeah.
Steelers fan? Must be a Steelers fan.
He's got guns though. He must be all right.
Oh, wait. What are your thoughts and feelings on the whole red flag thing? You know, the red flag laws where it's
is that like pre-crime?
Pre-crime. They seem crimey, so we should go after them. You know, like what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is. I think the quest for security is one of the biggest barriers to liberty, because so many people will sell out their personal freedom in order for the illusion, and all it is an illusion that they're safe. Because let's be honest, what's the likelihood if somebody's going to gun you down with a rifle? I mean, it's minuscule. You're way more likely to get run over by a car, or trip over the curb walking to take your garbage cans out.
Yeah.
But we have these hot button political issues, and politicians seize on that, and they seize on the fear in order to gain control for themselves. And it's only a matter of time. Any little bit of power that you give the government is ultimately and eventually going to be abused.
Yes.
So you can make the case, oh well, we're going to keep the guns out of the crazy. How can you oppose keeping the guns out of the crazy people? Well, I guess maybe I'm close enough to crazy to realize that at some point somebody's going to decide that, that Mike Maharrey has some pretty radical views.
Yeah.
Maybe he shouldn't have a gun, or just the fact that your ex decides, you know what, I'll get that MF.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing.
Yep.
Yeah, people swat each other right now.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going to keep somebody from not liking you and be like, oh, this guy, he's been saying some violent stuff at work.
It's just a horrible idea, and it's to me, a crime happens when there's a victim.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
victim, no crime.
And obviously there's a certain amount of risk we take in society by not locking up people we think might be potential criminals.
Yeah.
How many people though? I was in TV news for so long, and every time there's a crime, you can find that. Oh, I never would have imagined that he would have done that. He was such a nice guy.
Yeah,
that's the guy.
It's always the nice guy.
It's always that quiet neighbor
pulling people away. So. No, it's just it's a horrible idea, and it's fed by fear, and it's exactly like all the crap that we saw that came after 9/11 with the Homeland Security and the Patriot Act, and here we are 2 decades later, and the frickin' NSA is spying on everybody in the entire United States and vacuuming up all of our data. Mm-hmm. And yet people are still like, well, nobody, don't have anything to hide, don't have anything to fear.
Oh my gosh, I was just going to say that. If you're not doing anything wrong, then you shouldn't be worried.
Because something
the thing is, nobody actually believes that. People say it all the time. Nobody actually believes it.
Yeah.
Surveillance has probably been my chief number one issue, and I actually managed to get myself sued by the city of Lexington over open records requests relating to surveillance cameras. So I've done a lot of media and radio shows and stuff on surveillance, and every single time somebody's going to bring up that mantra, and every single time I've challenged them, look, okay, if you don't care about privacy, go download your internet browsing for the last year. You can do it. It's really easy on Google. You can download everything that send it to me. Don't redact anything, and I'll publish it on my website. And to this date, I've said this to thousands of people. I've not gotten internet browsing history 1. So I don't think anybody really believes that when they say it. It's just something stupid to say to try to guide the argument.
Yeah.
I got lots of stuff to hide. For legal reasons, right? That's a joke.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
I mean, if you really believed that, if you really didn't care about privacy, you wouldn't put curtains on your windows.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because you're only naked under the covers.
Yeah, right.
You wouldn't even use covers.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't even use covers.
Who needs covers? If you have nothing to hide, why are you sleeping under covers? Let Jesus see you.
Yeah, right? So, yeah, that's a pet peeve of mine, the whole mantra.
No, that you know what though? I have to say that, and I've said it before. There was a time in my life. I did think that.
It's more secure.
Like,
it's safer.
if they put up these cameras
The
to watch
criminals will
everybody,
know.
the criminals will know that someone's watching them, and they won't commit a crime. That's not true. They still will, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't. The bad people will still. Do you take all the guns? The bad people are still going to have the guns. Like, don't do this to us. Like,
well, they put these surveillance cameras in the park near my house. It's a skateboard park, and like 3 months later, they graffitied the whole park.
Oh, even though
right under the cameras.
Right? Yeah, because they don't care. Because they don't care.
And to my knowledge, the cameras didn't help make any arrests.
Yes.
So there you go.
And a lot of times the cameras aren't even really recording, or it's not working.
Well, these cameras are recording because I open record requested footage, so I've got footage from our surveillance cameras.
Oh
neat.
my gosh, that's
awesome.
awesome.
So if they're public cameras, you have the right to see what they're recording.
Public camera.
If you go to my Facebook's the Facebook page, We See You Watching Lexington. Right up at the very top, I've got some footage of a wasp that's flying into one of the cameras.
Oh my gosh!
There's another time-heavy thing that you're doing.
Yes.
Wow.
That's amazing. I love it. So let everybody know. I know Dave's has to go to bed soon because he has to go to work for 16 hours tomorrow at the shop.
This is like way past my bedtime.
Okay.
Like, I normally go to bed like at 10 o'clock.
Grateful that you stayed up.
Liberty Late Night.
Liberty Late Night. Thank you for coming on and staying up with us and hanging out. This has been fun. I really hope you come back. Let everyone know.
Yeah, what's the biggest things that you want?
What do you have happening? Where can they find you? What do you want people to be looking at right now that you're doing?
Right. First thing I want people to do is go to 10thamendmentcenter.com and check out what we're doing over there.
Okay.
You spell out 10th, and you'll see all of the work that we're doing to undermine federal power.
Yes.
And a lot of stuff about surveillance, and like I said, I've been writing a lot about national debt. So you can go check that out. And folks that are interested in that kind of thing, we definitely appreciate anybody who's willing to support our work. We have a membership program that starts at like $2 a month. So I think as far as practical politics, I will say this, bragging a little bit, I don't think anybody is doing more than we are. So
that's great.
For things that are Michael Maharrey, you can go to michaelmaharrey.com. That's my website. And it's mostly Constitution, political decentralization. I've got a podcast there that is called Thoughts from Maharrey Head. Which a lot of people are going to say, "Ooh, that's very statist," and I suppose it is. Whatever. If you don't like it, go do your own podcast.
Right.
And my book, Our Last Hope, Rediscovering the Lost Path to Liberty, is on that website, which is about nullification.
Oh,
and then another book that I'm going to release here in the next month or so, which is going to be called Constitution, the Owner's Manual, which is kind of an originalist look at the Constitution.
Wow.
As Tricia Stewart has fond of saying, I have actually read most of the Constitution. So
nice.
And then if you're for folks who are Christians or at least sympathetic and want to explore Christianity and anarchy, I have my Godarchy page, godarchy.org. I do a podcast over there and write a little bit, not as much as I'd like to, but and that's much more of an ANCAP point of view. So
it was Michael Maharrey. Maharrey.com?
michaelmaharrey.com.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
MICHAEL.
Dave's typing
and
in.
And then I do the Shift Gold. If you go to shiftgold.com, that's I maintain that web page and pretty much everything there I've written. I have a podcast that I do on Friday called the Friday Gold Wrap. So if you're interested in all the stupid crap that the Fed is doing, or if you just want to hear somebody repackage all this stuff Peter Schiff says and just quicker, you can go there.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Dude, you keep on keeping on because this is
a busy guy.
You are busy. This is fantastic.
And
you are really making a change.
Mostly, I just hang out on podcasts with people like you guys.
Oh, well,
And now, regardless, I mean, this is a GoFundMe for his moving expenses to go help out his mom, who's just been diagnosed
check it
with
out,
cancer.
everybody. Yeah.
If you can throw a couple bucks that way, if we go over the limit or anything, if you could throw a couple bucks just to keep supporting what he's doing, that'll help out there.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
don't be afraid to hit that link and help that out there.
I do have a Patreon through Godarchy too. It's patreon.com/Godarchy.
Fantastic.
I know a guy who supports a lot of.
You know
patrons.
a guy. We need to get all these links so that we can put everything out here.
Yeah,
This has been so much fun, Mike. I'm sorry that normally we would just go on and on and on and on, but Dave has a big day tomorrow. But will you come back sometime and visit us again?
Heck yeah!
Once you get settled in.
Actually, it'd be great. Like once I get settled, I'll have an office, and it won't sound like I'm the McDonald's. Can I take your order, please?
A lot of times our guests are on their phones.
You
and
sounded fine to me.
Yes, I'd like a Coke. No Coke for you.
No Coke for
a lot
you.
of times, like, can you turn your phone sideways?
This was great. We had a great time. I hope you have a wonderful evening. You are in our prayers. Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Please,
Absolutely. Thank you.
please come back and visit us, Mike.
Because we're also
I'll do it.
Christian
Anytime you
anarchists.
guys want to hang out. These kind of things are fun, and you kind of let your. I was going to say let your hair down, but obviously that's not happening.
Look,
hair
you're
down.
hairy down.
Well, you don't. I do a lot of interviews and radio and stuff, and you have to be real serious. And we were talking about the constitutional issue, and so this is a lot of fun just to be able to kind of cut loose and talk about different stuff. And
I'm so glad because
Noses.
that's what we've heard from
Tell your
other
friends.
people. The same thing that it's like, wow, this is kind of relaxed and laid back. It's kind of fun. So, and that's what we want because that's what we
our
like.
roots,
So, this was great. Thank you for coming on, Mike.
Peace out.
Peace out, brother.
Start flashing gang signs.
Right? Yeah, do it. We've done that.
there's memes out there.
I don't know any gang signs. What are you
Well,
Just the west side. Just the west side one.
Somebody takes a screenshot and it gets weird.
There you go. And then just do this one. That's a gang sign, right?
Don't do that. It'll end your career.
Right. Okay.
Good night,
Have
man.
a great night.
Yeah, good night.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a gang sign now, right? Oh my gosh. Can you pause for a moment so I can just pee real
I
quick?
can't pause the live stream.
Sure, but like play something that you do, like Why Did Mary Leave Me? So I can pee and come right back. Cause,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Only
yeah,
for a
'cause it's
couple
not
minutes because I
11:30,
know
it's
you
fine.
have to go to bed. So
Wait, what do I have? Oh, I know what I got. We'll check on Seth again.
there you go.
Because nobody's seen what Seth is doing. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I have to click this thing. How's Seth doing?
I am currently taking a piss in the sink.
Oh, that was really quiet. Shit.
Why did you leave me? 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 Why did you leave me?
Oh, I forgot my mic's still on. Let me mute that. Okay, I got lonely. I'll wait for Mary. Tell us a story about wheels. Who are you? You're somebody. Why do I not know who you are? Diagol Nahald. You're not Quird, are you? Anyways, yeah, I make wheels. What else is going on? Anybody got any input on the Syria thing, like Happy Wheels. So Trump pulls the like the whole narrative was Trump pulls the troops out of Syria, and what is it? Turkey attacks the Kurds. Like everybody said, this is what's going to happen. And Trump says, well, I'm going to pull the troops out of Syria. They better not attack the Kurds. And then they pulled the troops out of Syria, and then they attacked the Kurds. What was that all about? That's why I need to talk to Christian. It's a fustercluck. I told Christian to explain the whole Middle East to me the other day, and he didn't seem like he had time to do that right now.
Well, that's a big... Are you kidding me? That's huge.
I was just running my mouth. I got lonely while you were gone, so I came back.
That's fine. Christian, how are you? I feel like I haven't seen you. Was he over there?
Yeah,
Liberty After Dark's been over there?
Inputting and stuff.
Oh man, sorry. I get laser focused on that tiny little screen right there and who we're talking to, so it's hard for me.
That's your job.
I guess it is, huh? Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a multi. I know it was kind of a joke when I said explain the whole. Like, we got to go back to the Ottoman Empire and all this. We got to let's go Old Testament. Let's get really down into it.
Wow, we are going way back. Oh, you guys, I had a ton of fun. Mike was a great guy to talk to. I really
he's a good personality.
Yes, I would love to hang out with him in person. He just seems like a fun guy to just like
Celeste suggested him because she's into his stuff, and then it didn't click that he's on Sports Ball with Alan. Although I think I kind of knew that, but it just didn't come together in my brain until I saw him on a commercial when I was watching.
And
Alan's
Anne,
video.
I think, had mentioned him also because we were in a comment section.
Don't talk about the
talking.
Armenians.
So, what's up, Chris? How you doing? How are you?
Oh, Chris Spangle's here. Awesome.
This is exciting.
Look at this.
Wow.
It's a night of streamer
Superstars.
all-stars.
Streamer all-stars.
Where's Sherry?
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. This has been a ton of fun though, but I had a great time talking with him. He's a funny, fun, well-rounded, educated, a good time. Like easy
He helped
to
learn
talk
us
to.
a little bit.
He learned us some stuff. Christian, how many days till you come home?
Oh, it's 39? Last I saw.
It's got to be less than that at this point.
Give him 9 seconds to answer.
Yep.
I love YouTube. Next week you're going to see the YouTube comments on the other side. I'm pushing you guys. I'm pushing everybody YouTube.
What? Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a second. It's going to be really hard for me to go. Yeah. I was going to the bathroom, so I have no idea what Dave was talking about.
I don't either. Dave didn't know what Dave was talking about, but I'm very proud of myself.
You are a superstar.
I'm very proud of myself for fixing that audio problem.
29
I did
days.
it. 29, 39. Okay, I was 10 days off. Yeah, I consciously did it. I knew what I was doing, and I worked it out in my brain, and I did a technical thing.
Yeah. You did a technology.
Yeah, I did a technology. There's got a meme for that.
Yay!
Hi, Shlaley.
Oh my gosh, you're so sweet and thoughtful. I can't wait to meet you guys. That's going to be so much fun. Seriously, and we're going to eat tacos.
So we're discarding them because we're done with them.
No, I did not. I go to the bathroom upstairs and use the actual, as my dad would say, the toilet. I use the toilet.
Kane's coming here.
I'm so happy to see Kane.
Glad the connection held long enough for me to watch it. Normally ended with me screaming at the aerials in 14 different languages.
Oh, Kane, I love you and I miss you. I miss you
different
so
languages.
much. I'm so happy to see you commenting on stuff. Makes my heart happy. Oh. Yeah, makes my heart super happy. Oh. Yep. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Donnie, so much.
Kurds are commies.
Kurds are commies?
So they're not people, so that's fine.
They're not people.
Yeah, do what you will then, turkeys. You jive turkeys.
You jive turkey. What are we talking about now?
29
Seriously.
days. Oh my gosh, that's got to feel so good.
It'll feel better in 29 days. You know?
When you're done playing war games.
It's gotta feel good. What's up, Sean? It has to feel amazing. Less than a month that you get to come home. Yeah. Oh, can't confirm.
2 groups.
I love this. I love our
Yeah,
family.
you're right.
I love you guys so much.
I can't
Yep.
I can't get into it right now. What you said, kurds are 2 groups, and I'm just like,
Hi, Aaron. Dave's like, I'm on my second Four Loko,
Yeah.
so.
no, I drink. I'm gonna call everything that I get out of the cooler at the beer distributor a Four Loko, because the juice basically is. And then I got this hemp beer. I got some hemp beer. You might have noticed during the stream when I cracked it
Get your
open.
hump
Like,
beer.
oh, you smell that? That shit smells like weed.
Get your hump beer. Holy nuts, you're drinking that fast.
Yeah, but that's only 8%. The other shit's like 14%.
That smells so yummy, though. Don't worry, Mr.
You jive turkeys.
Quick maths. See, thank you for saying maths, because Dave, yeah, he's like,
I enjoy saying that.
it's like maths.
Is that Quirt? We haven't decided. Who is that?
Oh yeah, no. Oh, it could be. Who knows? I don't know. I got a Nightmare Twitter account last night.
What?
I did. I'm not sure I want to keep it. I don't know.
I need one, because when I went on
I made it and
Periscope.
nobody
I'm like,
knows
I don't
about
remember
it.
what my Twitter account, because I haven't been on that in years.
Yeah, no,
Is that Mouse's?
I changed it.
Mosley.
It's not my other one, which whatever, dead. But now it's a new one, and it's just I didn't even know what to write.
Yeah, I think that's basically, well, it's hemp, but it's only 8%. Hemp tails.
What is that?
So it's a hemp malt beverage, but this one has passion fruit. I got the flavored one this time.
Ooh. Oh, wait a second. You got the passion fruit?
Yeah.
Last time you didn't get the flavor?
No, it was just straight hemp flavored or whatever. No, I gave up.
Yeah, but still, the shit that comes in these big ass
It's a
containers
malt beverage.
will fuck you up,
Yeah.
man. It'll hurt your tummy during the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nightmare
You gotta
Twitter
drink some
sounds.
Sounds.
The
The Twitter makes sounds. Like
Me
your
just
phone's
being
just
like-
buzzing. I'm like, I'm not even subscribed to her.
Nightmare is
weird
just
thumb.
on there like, fuck the shit. I got on my Instagram for the first time in years. Just felt,
What?
yay, Aaron. I put your Cadaver Lab shirt up there. Woo. Yeah.
So now we got to
Mary
play
swishes it. I do. I can't help
Michael
it.
Maharrey's music, damn it, because
Oh, yeah. Get to play some music. Can I have my last beer? Probably my last beer, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
It's 12%.
okay, yeah,
Oh,
I don't have that.
What did we have before, though? What is that? Toby, where are you, Toby? I love you. I miss you.
I love. Did you see the new
Oh,
one I made?
thanks, Ryan.
Put your
no.
ears in,
Okay.
because you got to hear it too. I'm so
What
proud.
the hell happened to this beer? Is this the one?
Is that the
fell
one
on
I
the
dropped?
ground?
Oh my gosh, they put it back. I ended up buying the one I dropped. No, did I? I swear. That's hilarious. That. She got me.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like
yesterday.
she didn't know you'd be back, though.
No, she didn't
Seriously.
think I'd be back the
like-
next day. I went to the beer
Like she
distributor.
didn't know you'd be back the next day.
I went to the beer distributor yesterday, and I grabbed a 6-pack of Yingling tall cans, black and tan.
Yeah.
Grabbed the 6-pack out, and the one in the middle of the 6-pack fell down, hit the floor, and got all messed up. And I picked it up, and I walked to the register, and I'm ready to pay for it because I dropped it. And she's like, you can get a new one if you want. And I'm like, you serious? And I'm like, okay. So I went and got a new one and paid for it. And then today I went back because we finished that last night, and I bought another 6-pack of Yingling black and tans. And I got the freaking one I dropped. I
Yeah.
thought she was going to throw this one away and put the other ones into the cooler for, like, you know, the loose ones for $1.50.
Nope.
Wow. I guess I kind of, I mean,
Business, baby.
yeah, that was a total old man. Because she got me. She got me.
Yeah. She got.
That's fine.
But she should
That's
have
fine.
told you. We give her so
I should have
much
looked at
money.
it.
No, I'm just joking.
But I'm like, I wonder when she was cashing me out.
Because
if
I
she
saw
knew.
this first, and I was just like,
I wonder if she
oh,
knew
wow,
that I
like,
grabbed same fucking 6-pack. Yes. That's hilarious. I'm sure it's fine. I
No,
would have
I
brought
just-
it
I-
home and I would have let it sit
I know.
there.
I know.
Mary will be the judge.
It's gonna be fine. It's my last beer of the night. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, so you got your ears in up. I made this one.
Yeah.
today.
Oh, I can't. But that's what it. That's what it was. I can't put it
You
down.
can't put it down. Yeah. Oh, what are we gonna do?
No, I'm gonna hold it.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna hold it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm listening.
This is one I made today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yay! We talk about this kind of stuff. We're like, oh, we should get this one and this one and that's.
Wait, hold on. Get off my lawn. Intense
Yeah.
guys. My hair is almost as long as yours. Wow.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness.
Oh, shotgun it. So we shouldn't set it down. We should just jam a hole in the
okay.
side of it and suck it all down.
You know, if I had one more beer after
Stop
this.
it. Get some help.
David told that to Chris today because Chris was crying about something and David was like, stop it. Get some help. And my 7-year-old looked at my 10-year-old and was like, what? And he's like, looked at me and he's like, what's he talking about? I'm like, it's just a thing on the internet.
Nobody wants to run guns to China.
I'm still trying to figure out a
Or
way
Hong Kong.
to arm the Hong Kong protesters. I know, wouldn't that be amazing? So we run guns to Hong Kong to get international. Yeah, but no one is game. I'm sorry, guys. What's it gonna take? What do we have to do?
Boogaloo's a hard sell.
Yeah,
People are pretty comfortable here. Even
We
our poor
should.
people are fat. It's a really hard sell.
because government
Need some
has their
trebuchets.
little claws and things and gives people just enough to
This
get
loud
by.
keyboard, David.
Like-
Everybody can hear me typing.
Yeah, yeah. My hair was. Wait, my hair.
Wow, that's long.
Wow! 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 Wow!
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow! 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 No, my hair was a lot longer this time last year. I saw pictures, you know, or even in like February, March. You know, I got a cut in April, but I was like, wow! I was like down to here, you know, and I was all like, hee. But
I just saw it somewhere.
can you guys keep it down? I'm trying to sleep. Sorry, Alan.
No, yeah.
I
no.
know you're just over there in the next
some,
room.
I got some sleepy music. There's some sleepy music for you. Help you sleep. Oh, it must feel nice.
I'm gonna
I
chug
hit
this
the wrong
can.
frickin' button. There we go.
I'm gonna chug the can. I'm gonna pour some into the glass and then chug the can. No, thank you, Alan. Though, your friend Mike, good guy,
Good dude.
tons of fun to talk
They don't
to.
know each other,
Yeah.
evidently.
Oh, that's right.
There's a lot of animosity there.
Yeah, nope. We're gonna be heading to bed in about
Yeah,
10
no
minutes,
after
probably.
party, sorry.
Yeah, no after party. We're gonna be.
Daddy's got a 16-hour shift tomorrow.
Yeah.
In 7 hours or something.
Hamster cannons. That'd be awesome. Barbara Wawa.
I'm trying to think of like some of the stuff I can make t-shirts out of, and I think hamster cannon might be one. But I feel weird. Like I think it has a kid's face on it, which is probably just like a Google search. So I might put some like night vision on them or something, and I can make a t-shirt out of hamster cannons.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So it doesn't look like
Or at least stickers
like whoever
or
that
something.
kid is.
Because someday we're gonna make a sticker tier.
No, we are. Next
Yeah.
year it's gonna happen. Like once we get our shit together. And
Yeah,
I
once
say
we
next
get our
year.
shit
Like
together.
I'm like we're like
Not next year, but
we're
next calendar year.
like we're nearing Christmas and the holiday season right now, and it's just bills
Shit's
popped up
tight.
and shit just fucking happened, and there isn't that overtime we were counting on for Dave's work. So we're living on that budget right now.
Put your face on it, Dave.
But once taxes go through, and February probably we'll be able to start
we're
that.
doing all right.
Yeah, sticker. I want to do shit for you guys. I'm gonna handwrite notes. I'm gonna handwrite notes to everybody. I am. I want to so bad because I think you might like a handwritten note from Mary. I don't know. I just assume that I like a handwritten note from someone that it's a piece of thing. It's something in the
We'll
mail
get her
that
nice
isn't.
and drunk and let her write notes to everybody.
Oh my gosh, drunk nightmare.
Nightmare notes.
I feel like everyone
Everybody
might
at Patreon.
actually like that more than just like a note from
Oh,
Mary, like
dude,
at 10 in the morning and be like,
you.
oh, dear so-and-so, like XYZ, I love what you do and thank you and blah, blah, but
That'll turn into a novel.
yeah. Right. That has to be Quirt.
He hasn't denied it.
Because, but yeah, I could. And Drunk Mary, Night Mary.
I'm trying to find like what is it's not an anagram. What is it called? Like when the letters are mixed up.
I don't know, but I could be like Jimmy Fallon. Just be like. So we want to do skits and segments and stuff like.
You're in the Skittles tier, right?
Ryan, don't you feed
Don't
Skittles
you feed
to my
Skittles to our giraffe. You leave our giraffe
Okay?
alone.
I feel like Skittles would not be healthy for Nigel.
Queer. See? Yeah, he knows.
Ryan Seifert is getting our giraffe.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows. Nigel is going to Wisconsin.
Why do they do that? Is that an anagram? Is that right?
It just makes me
Oh,
sad.
pentagram. That's
like,
the thing I was thinking of. That's not what it is. Hey, Christian's over here.
Hi, you came over here, Boogaloo.
See, that's the thing, because I feel like we pay more attention to the YouTube chat, or not the Facebook chat, because it's over here. That's what we're used to looking at.
I'm just trying to get...
I know, but
Yeah.
I think I'm going to switch it up
Thanks,
next week.
Andy. Find the
Just to-
perfect
just to add
Christmas
some
gift
flavor.
at Liberty Lane Night Store. I want those shot glasses. I want you to make them so you can get them for us.
Yeah, that was
And everybody else. But I super want that shot glass.
that was
with
a
your
little
face
trickier
on
getting
it.
the shot glasses.
Yeah, they're a little... I want a note from Day Drunk Mary. Is that what... Day Drunk Mary?
See, so that's why she uses Facebook, because we're looking over here.
Okay. I'm getting used to it, yeah. Can I ride the giraffe? Oh, little Nigel. I mean, he's only 9. I mean, but I guess that's
still a
old.
giraffe.
Like, but yeah, he's a giraffe.
Two.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
Oh, he's
you guys,
both.
like, y'all know.
At.
I'm probably gonna
And
like.
two at.
Hey, Joel, what's going on? Anyone else? All kinds of ice cream truck problems posting or just me.
Wait, what? Hold on, we gotta talk about
Anybody else having all kinds of ice cream truck problems? He might be struggling with posting some ice cream truck problems.
this. Sometimes he's hard to decipher.
I love it though. I think it's fun.
I think it's just you though.
It might be the whole like.
It's a very Toby! I tried tagging you earlier, but I can't tag you from my
Giraffes
page.
like Skittles. How do you know this? Yeah. Ben, I didn't mean to ignore you guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be ignoring people. When I'm interviewing somebody, though, I'm focused
Mary
on
ignores
interviewing them.
everybody.
I ignore everyone and like
'Cause that's her job.
Just focus on the person
And
we're
if
interviewing.
I'm ignoring you guys, then I feel like I'm failing.
Yeah. So Dave looks around at both.
Yeah.
So blame Dave. I'm kidding. We're
Yeah.
trying.
I can do it right now. Hold on.
What are you
Look at
doing?
this. Oh.
Oh man.
We don't have much time but we got to go to bed pretty soon. Look at that, you guys. What are you going to do now? Oh, this hurts my brain. Holy cow. I didn't realize what effect this would have on me. Ah. Oh my gosh, yeah, because my attention is drawn over there.
Yeah, what is that? Because
He
it's
has
always
all the
been
power.
over here.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you have all the
He
power.
does. Oh my gosh, that's where my eyes are going. They keep going over there. Now
Oh
it's
my gosh.
just Christian. Christian owns the chat. Now watch the stream counts. So right
It's
now
a bad kind of anarchy. I was on the phone for 3 hours. Oh, Toby, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you.
So right
I just
now
want
it's,
you to know I'm
it's
so
16
happy
and
for you,
6
Toby.
Facebook to YouTube.
Break during interviews. This is ultimate goal. Yeah, everybody wants to make Dave lose his shit like
I
during
think
an interview.
Ryan Seifert has the trophy on that one right now with the colostomy bag. I think that was the most memorable one.
Ryan, you don't really have a colostomy bag, don't you? It's like that might make it like that might make it like less like hilarious if you really actually have one. Common knowledge: giraffes like Skittles.
Oh,
Wait. It's Ski for? I don't know. It's buffering. Is it because we switched over?
Oh,
Yeah.
I moved something.
Personalized
that had
gifts
nothing
from
to do
Night
with
Married
anything.
LLN. I'll send you all beer caps. And like the little tabs off my thing and just be like, hey, this is my 8th beer tonight on this date. Love you. Love you.
Yeah, 2 and 3 is a total lie.
Hi, Bill.
You're on 6.
I am on 6. Yeah.
Whatever fits in these 2 cans.
Yep. I have. Oh, stream got choppy for a second. Is that because yeah. Oh man. Wait, what's his sex position? Excuse me. Bo Wright's in the house. Bo Wright, come on Tuesday night. Some Tuesday. Please tell me you have a Tuesday off that you can come on and talk to us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're on our list.
You are.
Everyone's on our list. But Bo Wright, yeah.
All right. 10 minutes. Midnight. This stream is gone.
All right, Dave, you got to flip it back, though. I can't be doing this. Like,
you got to deal with it now.
woo.
You're gonna look at the YouTubers.
I am looking at it.
Look at them harder.
I can look at both when we're not interviewing someone, Dave.
What are we starting to go funny for?
Only wear a colostomy bag for Packers games. All right, thank you for clarifying that, Ryan.
They're functional colostomy bags.
It's about running guns to Hong Kong.
Oh.
What's happening over there?
So are you going to do it yourself, or are you going to like hire some people with the GoFundMe? That YouTube number's going up though.
Because Dave's forcing you over.
Yep.
Did you bring down the batteries?
No.
Sweet.
We're almost done. Here's a boating license. That's a long boating ride though, right? Maybe not for you. Oh, you're a little closer.
It's a ton closer.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a lot closer.
But
yeah.
Other than, going to the supply closet at work, do you have access to firearms?
I love that. Hi, Joel. And Kate. I'd love to talk to Kate sometime. I mean, Joel, too. But I'd love to talk to Kate. Just be like, hey.
Oh, we didn't talk to Joel. I want to meet the woman that puts up with Joel.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's the biggest thing.
I want to talk to Kate.
What kind of girl is this?
This woman is.
That's like my brother's
amazing
fiance, wife, girlfriend. She's already like high in my book because like you're putting up with my brother. You're a saint.
But you have connections there? What? Aaron has connections? Oh, but see, this is the thing. I can't go over here. I'm trying to look at the...
Kate Romeo's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. That's why... I'm trying to say that I saw the name Joel and Kate over there.
Oh, I didn't see it.
But I'm used to being able to like look at YouTube or
yeah, no.
Okay, I'm gonna need to practice.
What you do. I got to keep Mary on her heels.
Keep me on my heels. Keep me on my heels. So, just need to try some gun freedom. Oh man, yes, Celeste is in the house, man. I love Celeste so much.
Andy, fuck off.
What if we just answered sometime and he was just like, what? Okay, so no, last week. What's up, Andy?
No, you don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Talk shit, get hit, Andy. Oh man. So, but seriously, like, sorry, this is all floating over. I love Celeste. She's amazing. She's such a kind-hearted person. She's just so, like...
I want to say, like...
amazing and wonderful. And she bakes. And she loves our kids. And our kids love her. Oh, my gosh. Like, I can't wait to hang out with her again.
If anybody has, like, $2 that they can throw towards this GoFundMe that I just put in the comments, I'd love to make an effect from somebody being on our stream. I think that'd be kind of neat. I was going to say that. You don't have to, but I'm going to put it in there again.
Even $1. Put it in.
He's doing heavy work for a good cause.
Mary, what happened last week? Oh, gosh, wait.
What happened last week?
Why did I say less? I was started to talk about that. Shit. Last week. Oh, shit. No, it's fine.
I wasn't paying attention. Obviously, you weren't
Thank you,
either.
Celeste. Well, I got... Andy started to call. Oh, shit. What happened last week? That I was...
Wait, who's the anarcho-spiritualism again?
Johnny.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Down in warm Florida. Shit, Celeste, I'm sorry. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah. I was probably just going to talk about...
Toby.
I don't know.
Our kids fucking love Celeste.
I know they do though. Like I know I mentioned it last time about like
because David got those little pizzas, and he's like, I don't
They're
like
called-
those little Celeste pizzas, and I'm like, you don't like Celeste? And he's like, no, I love Celeste. Like he made it very clear that he likes Celeste. He just didn't like those pizzas that we got at
Celeste
Tops.
pizzas. Yeah, do you ever see the Celeste? Like it's Celeste pizza. Yeah. Sorry, then Andy called. I'm just hanging in Spencer.
You gotta tell the whole story up to the point where we lost our train of thought.
No, just tell me. Somebody timestamp this so that I can go back 5 minutes. 5 minutes
Yeah, we're
from
talking
here.
that shit.
5 minutes, but
Danny.
yeah. Shit, I am so fucked reading everything sideways right now. Ugh. Into blogging and comments and stories.
And stories. Yeah. Oh, he is
I know who
fucking
you are.
textbook Andrew.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into that Andy group, that non-Andrew group. I'm gonna make a meme about
Yeah,
you, Andy.
Poor people pizzas. They're little individual, because we used to do, what were they? They weren't Tony's. There was some kind of little pizzas
Thank
that
you,
you could get
Celeste.
for a
I love you
buck.
too so much.
And they're supposed to be made in the oven, but we just throw them in
Thank
the
you,
microwave and we
Aaron.
roll them up like a burrito and just eat the pizza.
Well, you don't roll. You're not supposed to roll it up.
I
like
did.
A,
No, I
but
didn't
yeah,
do anything
yeah.
like you're supposed to. You're not supposed to put it in the microwave. I put it in the microwave and warmed it up and then rolled it up like a burrito. Evidently, everything is not like you're supposed to.
Yeah. Yep.
The official nemesis of like totally derailed the whole conversation.
See, I know, right? But what I want to know is how am I missing YouTube comments? I need to see a list. Like, you know how we have this list of Facebook
Yeah.
comments? I need a list of YouTube
I don't know.
YouTube comments that I can.
I'm hammered now. The
Okay.
malt beverages. Are
The
hitting
malt
me hard.
beverages, yes. How long was out? Excuse me.
No,
I mean, Toby.
Totino's. Okay, Diego.
Totino's,
We're
yeah.
trying to figure out who that is, Toby. And our biggest thing right now is that it's Quirt.
It's Quirt. That's what we feel and believe in our hearts.
Let me check it
That
out.
Quirt is here with us right now, even though
Quirt's watching
Facebook
down
will
over
not allow him or Ash to comment on anything. We believe he has gone to YouTube to be a part of our family. Seriously. Or created a new alt. Toby, also, I can't wait for you to come on the show. Like, I'm not going to pressure you to come on. It's whenever you want to come on. But it's going to be fun, and we're just going to chat. And it's going to be just like us, like the three of us. People are going to be in the comments and talking and chatting and whatnot. But I can't wait. I can't wait for that moment. Dave's doing research right now on this.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't.
But I can't wait for you to come on, like, and hang out. Because, like, we love you so much. And you're amazing! Oh, my gosh! Toby! Yes!
I'm like all fucked up and flushed right now.
Oh, honey,
like
you are. It's
all
great.
of it hit me like at once.
Oh, I love you.
She loves me.
I do. Can I smell your head? Because, like...
Yeah, it's
you
smelling.
better...
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, you guys! This shit... Ugh. Like, live off that shit. Oh, man. Can you smell that? It smells so good.
Oh, Diego's a thing. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren!
Thanks for
You're on
coming
the
in.
other side of the screen now because Dave
Wait, what?
moved comments. So,
Well, then there's political stuff going on.
That's
Or
for
is
Toby.
Is that Mary sniffing my head that gave him the chub? Wait, who's coming on? Nobody's coming on. Dave's going to
no,
sleep. He's
not
got a
tonight. Not tonight, Toby. But the time that you decide that you want to come onto the show, we are. I look forward to that moment where we can have a conversation and talk. Like,
I forgot she's 90
Sorry.
seconds behind, so she saw the head sniffing when she came in.
yeah. Oh. I love smelling his head. It smells so good.
I can smell this. I got so many middle fingers
Oh
for saying
man,
that.
Dave Dave said that. Okay,
Because
for the
normally
people who
I'm
weren't
a really nice guy.
here
but,
earlier, like, and you are a nice guy. But what you're saying is,
I was watching Periscope. I was going because I haven't been on there in a couple of years.
we decided to like, let's check
No,
out
I decided I
Periscope.
got on there because it's on my tablet and I haven't looked at it. So I go on there and I'm looking at, and then there's these girls in the U.S. somewhere, and they're all just twerking and shaking their asses directly in the camera. And I said, I can literally smell this stream right now. And everybody in the chat lost their fucking shit. And the girls on the camera didn't think it was nearly as funny and gave me a bunch of fingers. Yeah. But I'm like, you know what? You should feel uncomfortable for what you're doing because this isn't right. It's like at first I'm all day I'm like kind of struggling with it because I'm a nice guy and I'm like, oh, I ruined their good time. They're having fun. But I'm like, no, you fucking teenage girls, get your ass out of the camera. No, they might have been 19. I don't know what they are. Everybody like
They looked 20s.
Every stream
yeah.
I went to on Periscope, like I saw the question from some dude, "How old are you?" It was like on every stream, and like I just want to find some entertaining stream that stimulating, mentally stimulating.
We used to go on Periscope, and we would find people talking about stuff. Like we would go on there, and we would talk about stuff, and people would come on, and we would. This was a couple of years ago, and they would interact.
To make that out.
Yeah, and then people were like, "Oh, you're gonna kiss?" And I'm like, "Nope."
You're on the wrong stream.
Yeah. And then other people would come in and be like, "Hey, like
Periscope is for pedos now." Yeah, that's what I said. It's a
people want to talk shit about TikTok.
TikTok's
no, Periscope is the place for the fucking weirdos.
Because all I was doing is hitting that teleport button, and it would just send you to some random stream.
My freedom memes.
Also,
hi. Hi, it's a stream. But it is. It's like don't even, Lauren.
Yeah.
Don't even.
It's Twitter's live stream. That's what Periscope is. And
it's turned into this
mess. But it's worldwide. It's really neat. You look at a map, and you can browse over the map, and it'll show you who's live where. So I went to the Middle East because I think that's fun.
Yeah.
And there's some chick in Kuwait, and she's like really good English, and she's just talking like she has her own talk show on Periscope. And I got in there, and she was really interactive with me and stuff like that.
We went to look at it, but we didn't know what it had turned into. It's been years. Yeah.
But I might stream on Periscope. I might do this show on Periscope just to see, like, because evidently there's a huge chasm for entertaining, thought-provoking, mentally stimulating, other than just physically stimulating content that might exist there.
Still there. Love you too, Ben. Yay!
Oh, yeah, it's there.
Can't wait to meet you and your family. Oh my gosh.
I gotta go night too.
Sometime, seriously. It has to happen. We gotta
I want to go to Texas because you guys are fucking rocking it in Texas.
Know, right? Texas.
Everything I see in Patreon and LMCG, everything.
Texas is where it's at.
Like on boots on the ground, Texas is rocking it.
Yeah, yep. I want to be there for so much of it. Yes. Go to Houston.
I'll get kicked off Twitter for giving mentally stimulating content. Twitter's like, no, we don't want that.
Yeah.
Let's see those tits. Yeah. What's your Snapchat?
The thing is, though,
give me your PayPal.
Men kept saying, I'm assuming men because it seemed like men's pictures and names.
Yeah.
They kept saying like, oh, Shillelagh, good night. Good night. Have a great weekend.
But I'll tell you what.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. If you need a couple bucks and you're a mildly attractive female, go on Periscope and just go live with your face on the screenshot, and dudes will come in there, and then you say what my PayPal is, and they'll send you money for no reason. They were doing it. There was just a couple of chicks like, oh, we need money for this and that, and dudes are like, what's your PayPal? What's your event? Whatever. All these other PayPal.
I got on that one with Nightmare, and I was just
cash.
Like. Oh man!
Like just saying it, like just being females on camera,
and I'm like, you need to talk to your mom. Like, you know what you need?
Insane.
You need to go back home. You need to talk to your parents.
Lauren, that might be true because actually our main stream right now is going out on YouTube, and it's a side stream that's hitting Facebook, so it might be weird because things got weird. And right now, I'm blaming our home network because of the way I'm working it. It's not the computer. The computer's boss. It's the network that can't keep up right now.
Yes. My freedom memes. I just want you to know, if you can hear me,
Toby,
that Donnie is in the stream.
Oh yeah,
Under
he's
can't-
from you.
yes.
You brought him here to
you
us.
brought him, and he has been hanging out with us since you shared the stream on your page.
so
and
thank you
he's
for your
like,
service.
"Thank you so much. He's a wonderful part of our family. I love it. It's awesome." Can I? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Anarcho.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. It's saturated with dudes.
I don't know, man. I don't know if the
Yeah.
girls are going to be paying
That's
the
what I'm saying.
money.
Yeah, it's saturated with dudes. You gotta have tits,
Yeah.
and I guess girls' tits because mine weren't doing it. I gave him my PayPal. I didn't get any money.
Yeah. That's what. Well, the first one Dave went on to, those girls like
It's complicated.
little
Andy.
bit, one of those high picture, high picture things where it's like kind of coming down on your face, but also into
No,
here.
because she was just doing normal stuff around the kitchen, but the camera was at tit level, and I mentioned it, and I got muted.
Oh, babe.
I gotta go to bed though.
Okay.
So
Thank you, my
big day
freedom
tomorrow.
means-
Big day tomorrow, champ. Big day. Hit the hay.
Me too, man. I gotta get the kids up
Yeah.
and put them to
so,
bed.
Yeah. So you got all day long with those kids.
Ooh, we're gonna
No
have
reinforcements.
fun. Except it's gonna be raining outside.
Yeah.
So.
Anarcho-spiritualism.
Oh. Usually watching. Oh, okay. Yes.
All right.
All right.
So anything else? We got anything else?
Big day, big plays. Yeah. Everybody watch Buffalo play on Sunday. I don't know. They might
gonna
be
say
on
that.
an off week. I don't know. It might be their bye week. I'm not sure.
That's the GoFundMe for our guest tonight because
Yes.
he's going to take care of his mom and could
Mike.
use a little help. He's doing lots of work for the libertarian movement.
Tons.
He doesn't like to say libertarian, which is awesome because
Yep.
that means he's a real libertarian.
Yes. Yep.
And if you want to support us, there's us.
Give money to Mike because he's out there doing it.
Who are you, Diego?
And he's also dealing with real life stuff, you
Yeah.
know. Fun guy. I can't wait to chat with him again. Super great. Yeah.
Chewing
we
happily
didn't
a
make
man's
cookies, but-
penis. That's right. Good night, champ.
Wait, I'm confused. You're looking at things and I'm like, champ equals champ. Oh,
Oh
what?
wait, should we just start streaming the Pornhub award show? Is that a thing? I'm gonna look it up right now. No, I'm not gonna do Pornhub.com.
You cannot.
Pornhub in all caps. Awards. Is this a real thing?
Yep, it is. Forbes.
Forbes is
Fucking Forbes. Yep, said it. That's a thing.
Bad
Nope.
Bunny to perform
not
at
playing
Pornhub
anything.
Awards. Kanye West drops Pornhub Awards merch. Creative
what-
director for inaugural porn. Kanye is What the hell is going on? Love Clown World. Clown World's awesome. Anyways,
Ellen Patreon bumps. Oh, we love you, Kane. Thanks for hanging out. It
I'm
was
so glad you could.
so nice to see
I can't wait
your
to talk to you
comments.
again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you what. Like Kane's got a pass on Tuesday nights anytime he can
Fuck
actually
yeah.
come in.
Oh, anytime your internet is like okay for you to go, come on in. Yeah.
Love talking to Kane.
Yep. This has been great. Okay, so I have had a 6-pack of Yingling Black and Tan. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, so good.
I'm hammered.
Boop.
So tag Yingling.
I'm-
Tell them that they should sponsor us
Right?
because
Yeah.
every week.
Yingling. Because
That's our jam.
Yeah, it's our jam. It has been for years. I mean, I love.
Mary's scaring me now.
Why am I scaring you?
Don't be afraid. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. It hurts more if you fight it. I've learned. Everybody say goodnight to each other.
You're not afraid.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I gotta hit all my buttons now.
Hit all the buttons,
I
Dave.
haven't
Hit
hit
all
anything.
the buttons.
Like-
You want to see me do it again? Okay, get in.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Celeste, I
That-
see
that one
dank
does a weird
pro-life
one.
memes. Also, we've been reaching out to your friend, Elijah.
Oh yeah, we've been in
See if
contact.
he's... Oh, have you?
He's a busy guy.
Oh, I know he is, but you didn't tell me that you guys were actually, like, he
Yeah,
responded.
we talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I send him weird memes and stuff.
I didn't know that. Everyone tell Dave to communicate with me better. I'm kidding.
Whoever Mary chose is one lucky guy.
Aw.
She did. She really picked me, and she wouldn't let go.
I was not a psycho.
No.
I just waited patiently.
Yes, very patiently.
Like, and I prayed, if this is what's
Which is
meant
weird
to be,
for this guy.
if this is what's meant to be,
Mary wanted this guy,
Lord,
and Mary waited for this guy
this is the man.
until this guy was ready.
I
be with
prayed.
Mary.
I cried. I talked to my dad. I'm like, he is it. He's the man. But like,
Isn't
he's
that
going
weird?
through stuff, and my dad was like, you go ahead and love him, because loving him is going to be better than anything you've ever felt, and losing him is going to hurt, but love him. And who knows?
Wow, your dad did all that stuff?
Yeah, he did.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And I did that, like, that traditional thing where I went and asked her dad permission to marry his daughter.
I had no idea.
I can't find the actual comment stream here.
Oh, yeah.
Where the hell is it at?
I don't know, because you flip-flop things,
that
so...
one. That one? Oh, there it is.
I know, isn't it so gay? It's wonderful.
Oh, wow.
It's
Fuck.
like so gay. I love it. I didn't...
Maddie is a
Then-
hottie. Thanks for coming in, Caleb.
Maddie is a hottie. Hi. Okay, wait. We gotta... Caleb's back. Wait, you gotta scroll on. Thank.
Hold on.
I love the thank. Yes. We love you too, Andy.
Oh,
Will Smith.
I didn't even know you were here. I just played it.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's
Mary
great.
is a hottie, and I'm okay with that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I enjoy that people, and I feel bad that she's not getting dick pics in her DM just
Don't
because
send them. It's fine.
she's on live stream with her husband. I think it's kind of a wall to the dick pics, but I feel bad that all the other women streamers are getting them and Mary's not. But just know that if Mary gets a dick pic, I'm going to see it too. So I'm going to judge you. But no, go ahead and send them. That's fine.
Send her to Dave's account first.
Might as well, because she'll see them. Either way, if you send it to the page account, Dadman might see it too. That's fine.
And we can all be like, wait a second. Oh, wait. Did you play the Aaron done messed up?
Oh, fuck.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Who else was here?
Gary,
Was
Play it
what
again.
are you doing here? You're causing a scene!
You done messed up, Aaron! You done messed up, Aaron!
Oh, gosh.
Hello, David. We love David.
Dave's going to take him for me.
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here.
I'm looking at look. Dave's going to take them all.
Pretty good.
For pre-screening.
What the hell is this? How do
I have to tell you what.
Go away,
I
thing
love
that's
Snoop
blocking the
Dogg.
chat.
I love Snoop. And I would love if he ever came on our show.
How do I make
Holy
this go away? What's this?
fucking shit.
Go away.
I would be so pumped.
No, go away. What is all this?
I don't know.
Oh, there it
why.
is. Okay. Okay, I made it go away.
But like Snoop Dogg, have you watched Snoop News? Like his news show?
Yeah,
Like-
it's good stuff.
I love him. He's so fun. I love Frank, I can't even feel you anymore. Joji. We need some Joji up in here.
It's like we don't even care that we're live anymore. Whatever.
What?
That we're just out in the open.
Oh, yeah. At this point, we're just like, whatever.
Oh, liberals? I think I have that. Yeah.
Liberals!
I got lots of buttons. I need the bigger stream deck.
Okay, get in.
Okay, get in. There you go. See, Dave's willing to take it all.
I'll take all of it.
All the dick pics. He's willing to take them all. And only show me the best.
No, I'll only show you the one smaller than mine.
Okay. He'll only show me the
look
worst.
Look how good you're doing. Good choice, Mary. Look what you could be stuck with. Anyways.
This is great. Okay, so I'm waiting for like my family to show up. China, was China a discussion tonight?
And there was Hong Kong stuff.
I mean Hong
but
Kong,
not
China.
Not really
Like,
in the stream, no.
No. I'm better than Snoop.
All right. Let's go to bed.
Yeah, Dave's got to work in the morning, early. Big day
Shit,
champ.
we're only 15 minutes past when I said this was done.
Love you guys. Thanks
Love you.
for hanging out.
See you if you're in LMPM. See you Tuesday. You know where we at. You know where to find us. Don't act like we didn't tell you. 9:30.
Don't act like you don't know.
9:30 Tuesday in LMPM if you're in there. Liberty Memes Patreon, because we are the official live streams of Liberty Memes, and we owe a lot to them and vice versa.
Yeah. Ooh.
And as always, 9:30 p.m.
Friday.
right here on Fridays.
Liberty Late Night.
Yeah. So check it out. We're on Twitter. Just look up Liberty Late Night Twitter, Instagram. We're spreading. We're like a fucking virus.
Woo!
YouTube.
Yeah.
Twitch. We're everywhere.
What? We're all over the place, guys.
Got legs, baby.
Just like crabs. No, I'm kidding.
Good night.
Good night.
I don't like your T-Series. Nothing personal, kid. But I must go all out. Just this once. Bob's or Vagana, whichever will it be. Set the fuck down, T-Series, I'm here to spill the real tea. You tryna dethrone me from spot on number one, but you India, you lose, so best think you haven't won. When I'm through with you, we're gonna be completely fucking done, cause we only just begun. I review you, zero vibe is gone. So come on, T-Series, looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve you bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series just with themselves in their pajamas. So who the hell is Bob and why you wanna kiss him? Ew. I'm a blue-eyed white dragon while you're just dark magician. You got a fifth of the population in your nation, but I got 90 rolls of worlds to hold your defecation. Oops, multipatlo, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Your language sounds like it come from a mumble rap community. No papa, yes papa, Johnny. Now down all of the sugar and let's throw this fucking party with some bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just wet in their pajama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. You got a population of 1.32 billion, but most your videos can't seem to hit even a million. Sabot!
Magic potty, baby, your bottle's all done. If potty training time will be so much fun. I help you with your training pants, you make me so proud. Your potty feels like magic, then it flushes out loud.
It's fun to help Magic Potty Baby learn to use her potty. Flush and you're ready for next time.
Magic potty, baby, I'm so glad that you're mine.
Magic Potty Baby and her Magic Potty. No water.
Look at